Hey guys, and welcome to the Wimbledon semifinal between Aryna Sabalenka and Jabeur. And we're all excited for this one and for what it's going to look like. This is going to be a great match, guys. So much on the line. We got world number one on the line as well. So very excited for this match and what it's going to look like. Very, very excited for this one. Both players are warming up. We got power versus craft. We got power versus shot making. Listen, this is gonna be fun. I'm very excited for this one. Jabeur took out Rybakina in the last round. I was on the commentary for that one as well. Jabeur took out Jelena Rybakina in the last round, another power hitter. She took out Kvitova in the round before. Listen, if Ons is finally going to get a major, she's going to have to do it the hard way. She's going to have to do it the hard way, and she's going to have to beat three big hitters, three major champions in a row just to get to the final. But listen, Vondrousova beat Svitolina earlier today. You'd have to think that if everything goes as these two players would want, they have a very good chance in that final. So in some ways, I don't mean any disrespect to Vondrousova, but both players will feel like this is the big match that they want to win. This is the big one. So very excited for this one. A lot at stake for both players. Sabalenka just lost a heartbreaker in the RG semis. So I'm just personally very excited. Who we got in chat? We got Minchi in chat. Faison in chat. Don't forget to like a video. Let's get the likes up, like the video, subscribe, all of that stuff. QualityShot Tennis. We're trying to get to 6,000. We're so close. Listen, could we get to 6,000 by the end of the stream? Could we do that? At least by the end of Wimbledon. But listen, 6,000 by the end of the stream would be awesome. But at least by the end of Wimbledon. And we got Hatim in the chat. Hajeb. Good on Jabeur. Yeah, let's go Jabeur. Omar. Sablenka, yep. Greetings from Ipswich. Yes. What's up, Tom? All right, we're about to start up here. All right, we'll be here for the first point. Gonna jump off real quick and then jump right back on. Don't go anywhere. All right, here we go. First point, Sablenka's serve. About wide is a let. Another first serve coming. Are you guys excited? Who you guys got winning? I mean, we'll see so many different answers. On Jabeur just took out Rybakina in the last round. Here we go. The score up. Here we go. Sablenka with the first point. Women's semifinals, Wimbledon. This is what you love to see. Anthony here commentating, by the way. Anthony Hirsch for QualityShot Tennis. This is where you want to be. First serve out wide to the backhand. Jabeur is back on her side. 30 love. 30 love for Aryna Sabalenka. Here we go. And I'm very excited for this one. These two have played at Wimbledon before. We'll get to that as well. 2 years ago, these two played at Wimbledon 2021. Sabalenka got 40 love, by the way. These two played at Wimbledon 2021. Sabalenka won in straight sets. We'll get to more to what happened in that match as well. We'll get to their head-to-head. Everything you need to know. But the main thing you need to know is that if Sabalenka wins this, she reaches her maiden Wimbledon final and gets to world number one. And that's what we're watching for. And just for a great match. It's long from Jabeur. Hold to love for Sabalenka. She's going to be serving well. Jabeur needs to serve well. Listen, Ons has played well the whole tournament. I commentated and watched for her first match. She played amazing from the get-go at Wimbledon, has Ons Jabeur. But one thing that she hasn't done as well is served. She needs to get a lot of first serves in because in their last match at Wimbledon, she only won 29% of second serve points. She only won 29% of second serve points. Only 29%, that's wild. So she needs to do well on serve, does on Jabeur, because we know Sabalenka is gonna be crushing the serves. She will be crushing the serves. Absolutely. Okay, first serve out wide from Jabeur, and that's a shot behind Sabalenka. That's a great point. We're going to see a lot of great shots from Ons. A lot of great shots from Ons. Thank you guys for joining in. Listen, let's make it a fun stream. Let's hype this up. Let's make it fun. Let's make it fun. Kick serve out wide to the slice of Sabalenka. It's in the net from Jabeur. 5 points to Sabalenka, 1 point to Jabeur. Quicker start for Sabalenka, then to Ons Jabeur. Listen, world number 1 on the line, and it's just a great matchup. Like, I'm fascinated by this matchup. You would think the indoors, they're playing this indoors, the roof closed. You would think the indoors helps out Sabalenka with the big serve. But anyway, Jabeur here to serve, 15-all. Big backhand, but it's in the net from Sabalenka, 30-15. 30-15. Why can't Great Britain produce world-class female players? Yeah, I mean, who are that? I mean, Raducanu won the U.S. Open a couple of years ago. She's a promising young player still, if she can get back and have the motivations. But yeah, no, I mean, I totally understand what you're saying. Yeah, there's very few right now who are very exciting at the moment. But there was a good tournament in, where was it, Nottingham, where there's like 4 that reached the semis, so you never know. Oh, what a drop. Ooh, a half volley from Ons is almost a drop shot. But it's in the net. It's in the net. We got a huge stream. We got a hype stream. We got a big match. Wimbledon semis. And it's 30-all. 2 points away from a break for Aryna Sabalenka. 2 points away from a break for Sabalenka. It's 30-all. Y'all. Backhand for Sablenka into the backhand. Oh, Jabeur. That's not a good shot from Jabeur. Into the ground, 30-40. Okay, we saw a match between Vondrousova and Svitolina, which was not what we wanted. It's not what we expected. Blowout from Vondrousova pretty much up until kind of Svitolina started a small comeback. But we don't want to see that here. Let's see. Ons has played well this event. We don't want to see this be a blowout. I do feel like Sabalenka, especially on the indoors, is a bad matchup for Ons with her big hitting. I feel like she can really level off Jabeur's craft. But Jabeur did well against Rybakina, who hits super big as well. So I'm not just counting Jabeur out automatically, not at all. And she hit big in the Rybakina match as well. Jabeur hit bigger than she usually does in that Rybakina match by a lot, which really leveled off Rybakina's aggression. But it's advantage here for Jabeur. Advantage here for Jabeur. Serve out wide to the backhand of Sablenka in the net. We're at 1 game apiece. Sablenka's not run away with this one quickly. We want an epic. We're seeing an epic. You know what I mean? One game apiece. Hey, what's up? We got Cedric in the chat. What's up? What's up? You're here for the big one. We're here for the big one. This is a big semifinal. Listen, Sabalenka's never made a Wimbledon final. She's been the best player this year. She wants to really show herself on the grass courts. This is a challenge for her against Ons Jabeur, who reached the final last year. We're at 1 game apiece here, still early stages. Backhand from Sablenka, cross to the backhand of Ons. Backhand from Sablenka into the backhand of Ons, cross. Backhand Sablenka. Backhand Jabeur, cross, and that's good for Jabeur. Jabeur at love 15. Jabeur at love 15. I would not count Jabeur out. I just wouldn't. I'm not counting Jabeur out, is what I'm trying to say. I'm not counting Jabeur out. This should be a cracker. It should be a good one. Jabeur took out Kvitova and defending champ Rybakina. And listen, this is gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. Both players like to play on grass. And the grass, listen, grass courts award 2 things: touch, drop shots, slices. They also award power. We're seeing both of these in this matchup. It should be a hell of a matchup. Hit the likes, peeps. That's it. Hit the likes. Hit the likes. But I hope you guys enjoy it. It's 1 game all, 15 all. This is the match. Living it. This is the match for world number 1. First serve in the net, though, from Sabalenka. Second serve. Second serve coming for Sablenka. We're still early stages. Forehand from Ons is long. 30-15 for Sabalenka. 30-15 for Aryna Sabalenka. But Sabalenka is 3-1 over Jabeur. Jabeur won their first meeting in Roland Garros in 2020 on the clay courts. We're not on clay. We're on grass courts. They both like grass, though. Their next meeting was on grass courts. They played on all 3 surfaces. But Sabalenka won their next 3 meetings after that. Ooh, backhand goes in cross court. Sabalenka looking frustrated, but that's just a Jabeur classic. Listen, Sabalenka's got to be ready. You got to be ready for shots like that. You better be ready against Ons Jabeur. We got 30 all. We got 30 all here. So Swiatek will lose number 1 after Wimbledon. That's a guarantee. No, Ghost. No. Goes to James Sutton. That's not it. That's I'll let you know after this. It's very simple. But it's a 30 all point here. Return chip to the back end of Sabalenka. Hard cross court, but that's long. It's a break point for Jabeur. Break point for Jabeur. Sabalenka kind of laying off the gas and letting Jabeur get a break point here. Sabalenka is playing for world number 1. If Sabalenka wins this match, she's world number 1. Point blank, period. Point blank, period. Sabalenka wins this match, she's got number 1 in her hands. She stops the 65 or whatever week streak of world number 1 for Swiatek. But it's a break point here for Jabeur to try to stop that. Oh, what a get from Jabeur down the line with a forehand, but it's a backhand cross from Sablenka. Already seen some great rallies. Crowd's clapping. Why shouldn't they be? Crowd's clapping. Why shouldn't they be? We got deuce. We got 1 game all and deuce. Sablenka wins this. She's world number 1. Jabeur trying to play villain. Jabeur trying to play villain, but listen, she wants this just as badly, and I mean it. We got a good one here, huh? Deuce. 1 game all and deuce. Serve down the line. One-handed backhand from Jabeur goes wide. It's advantage to Sabalenka. Advantage to Sabalenka. Cedric, Ghost. Yeah. What's up, Ghost? We got the go in the chat. Your name change kind of caught me off guard for a second, Ghost. Your name change caught me off guard. Usually it's Ghost of Gerolitis. Backhand to the forehand. Forehand from Ons. The forehand, Sabalenka, but it's in the net. Sabalenka making a lot of errors. Love this live. Will we see Carlitos? Yeah, we'll have Carlitos versus Medvedev for you tomorrow. We should have that one as well. Sub to Quality Shot Tennis. We'll have the rest of Wimbledon. We'll have a lot of great matches. You don't want to be anywhere else than Quality Shot Tennis. Listen. It's only a growing channel. Listen, we're not as big as some of these others, but listen, this is the place where you want to be. This is Quality Shot. Great tennis channel over here. And we got 45 people watching in chat. Big match. 160 miles per hour serve for Sabalenka, by the way. 160 miles per hour for Sabalenka. The name change is temporary. Okay. Can I give you some suggestions for the Ghost? It's advantage. Down the middle with the serve. Sabalenka backhand to the forehand of Jabeur. Backhand from Sabalenka, but it's out. Sablenka hitting a lot of errors. She's letting Jabeur in this. Sablenka is not the player that can go without errors. Sablenka is not the player that can go without errors. Her peak is absolutely remarkable. It's been more consistent this year than it ever has been. She's really, really buttoned up the ins and outs of her game. But she still can go with some errors. She really can go with some errors. Rybakina is kind of similar, but something I would say about that as well. It's an ace down the line, goes just wide. Sabalenka may be a higher, more dominant peak slightly than Rybakina, but both are just so dominant. And but Rybakina may be just more consistently consistently getting the shots in, but they're both both very similar games, really. Backhand inside out is a winner from Sabalenka. Very similar games. Very aggressive, and both have really buttoned up and gone super consistent this year. But Sabalenka's peak is crazy. Sabalenka's peak is the most terrifying thing right now in women's tennis. I guess Swiatek, but Sabalenka's peak is crazy. In honor of Wimbledon, I've decided to inhabit the ghost of the finest coxman the U.S. has ever produced. A true legend. Okay. Interesting. I don't know what I just read, so don't clip that. But thanks, Gus. Thank you as always for everything. That's a funny comment. Advantage to Sablenka in this one. Advantage to Sablenka in this one. Forehand chip into the net from Jabeur. Sablenka hit a few errors. Jabeur played well. She got a few chances there, but it's not enough. It's not enough here. It's 2-1 for Sablenka. Stick around, guys. It's early stages. We're early stages. It is 2-1. And like I said, it's 3-1 for Sablenka in their head-to-head. First time was in Roland Garros. And then their next one were off of clay. It was on clay and grass. And Sablenka won all three, including an amazing match at the WTA Finals, which was a fantastic event last year. That was a great tournament last year where Jabeur lost to Sablenka 7-5 in the third set at the WTA Finals. Then obviously Sabalenka there beat Swiatek. But they've had a lot of tight matches. Like I said, 2 years ago, they played at Wimbledon. 6-4, 6-3 for Sabalenka in the quarterfinals to get to the semis there, where she lost to Pliskova, I believe. But yeah, it's power versus craft here. It is power versus craft. But Jabeur needs to do well on serve. There are a few stats I'd give about Jabeur's serve just to give some insight before we get into the, the exciting parts of the match. Jabeur has been under 50% first serve percentage for a lot of this tournament. That means she's hitting a lot of second serves. And her she only won 29% of second serve points the last time she played against Sablenka on grass. So anyways, 1-2 here, Jabeur to serve. So Jabeur will want to get a lot of first serves in and do better on second serve. And also do really well to save any break points that Sablenka gets. She wants to be really strong on her serve because we know Sablenka will serve it up. Jabeur serving down 1-2, but it's on serve. This is a good one. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. See what happens next. Backhand from Aryna into the forehand of Jabeur. Forehand. Chip of Sablenka. It's in the net. 15 love for Ons. It is 15 love for Ons, the talented Tunisian who's trying to get a major. Sabalenka's never been world number one. Jabeur's never gotten a major. You would have to think whoever wins this match will likely get the thing that they so very much want. Backhand down the line to the forehand of Sabalenka. Forehand from Jabeur. Inside in. That's a huge backhand, getting the pace of Jabeur shot. Even bigger inside out. We're already getting some good shots. By the way, Jabeur 21-9 on the season. She was 16-9 coming into Wimbledon. Sabalenka, not Rybakina. Sabalenka is even crazier than that. It's like something crazy, like 35-7 or something. Slice into the shot of Jabeur. Don't try to outclass Jabeur in the cat and mouse. You're not going to beat Jabeur cat and mouse, Sabalenka. You're going to have to go all out power. It's 30-15. You're going to have to hit all out power. It is 30-15. 30-15 for Ons. Forehand way up into the crowd. Good serve from Jabeur. Jabeur's serving well so far, and that's a good sign for Ons. Ons knows what she needs to do. Ons knows what she needs to do. Hope you guys are enjoying. Thanks for joining the stream. Thanks for joining the stream. This is going to be a good match. It's 40-15 for Ons. Out wide. Second serve for Ons. Like I said, Sablenka wins this. She's world number one. Point blank. Period. It's a double fault for Ons, though. 40-30. Double fault for Ons. 40-30. In all seriousness, I think Sabalenka's biggest challenge today is overcoming the mental hurdle of her collapse to Muhova. Semis at the French Open. Jabeur's equally, if not more crafty. Yeah, that's a good call. That's a good call. I was going to say something similar earlier. I don't know if that still mental baggage is there a little bit. Because that was my biggest worry of Sabalenka coming into Wimbledon. That's why I wasn't as favorable of her, because I thought maybe that baggage of not beating Muhova from down, what was it, 5-2, 40-30 or something. So yeah, that's going to be a big mental hurdle. Also losing to Pliskova, what was it, like 9-7 the third set at Wimbledon a couple years ago. Then obviously Belarusians couldn't play at Wimbledon last year, so Sabalenka wasn't able to play then as well. Can you win a Wimby title without a slice shot? Yeah, you can. Yeah. It helps. But you can win Wimbledon without a slice. That's just something that's kind of funny that it's just so good on grass court. The ball skids so low. It goes through the court so well. It's so tough to handle on grass. Is the slice. But yeah, I mean, you can do it without a great slice shot. It's not necessary. A big serve is, you would want a big serve. The Ghost embody must have a. All right, Ghost. I'll try to think of some names for you to change your name to. She should just hit 150 miles per hour second serves like Chris Eubanks. Well, easy peasy. That's it. That's it. That's what she's got to do. Good old Chris Eubanks. Shout out Chris Eubanks with an amazing run at Wimbledon. ATL native Chris Eubanks. It's a backhand wide. Sabalenka hitting a lot of errors so far. That's not a good side for Sabalenka. Don't go into this thinking that Sabalenka can give free points to Jabeur because she really, really cannot. She can't. I don't think she can. Because if you've been watching Jabeur this whole tournament, she just beat Rybakina. Jabeur is sneaky, and her peak level is sneaky good. She played as aggressive as I've seen her against Rybakina. But it's not like she didn't have the craft and the shot making either. She can do both. Backhand hits the tape and goes over. Jabeur can have the power too. Not like Sabalenka, but she's sneaky. Jabeur is sneaky. Don't give her anything. 15-all. Out wide to the kind of chip return of Jabeur with a block. It's a slice that just goes over. That's a good slice. Forehand from Jabeur. You just knew she was going to pass her. 15-30 for Ons. 15-30 for Ons. To break this open. We've seen already a bunch of close games. What are we now? This is already like, what, 15 minutes in? 20 minutes into the match. And we're only at 2-2. 15-30, a chance for Jabeur. 5 winners for Jabeur, 3 for Sabalenka. Sabalenka coming to net on not very good approaches and hitting a few errors already. So, listen, Jabeur hasn't even brought her best level yet. So, 15-30, Sabalenka's going to have to pick it up. And she'll want to hit a bunch of aces. That first serve is well long. Sablenka can, when she gets nervous, nerves do not help her serve, and she can have these days where she just doesn't do as well on serve. It's another serve coming. Kick serve to the backhand of Jabeur. Backhand from Sabalenka. Hard to the forehand. Inside out of Ons. Forehand. Again, inside out to Sabalenka. That's a great redirect from Jabeur. Takes skill to just hit it that close to you inside out for a winner or for a great, really effective shot. And it's 15-40. Ons with 2 break points at 15-40. Ons with 2 break points. Double break point here for Ons. Listen, if Sabalenka wants to get world number 1, she's going to have to earn it. 15-40. She's going to have to earn it against the crazy shot making of Jabeur. If you thought Vondrousova was hitting crazy shots. Jabeur at 15-40. Backhand 360. Speaking of crazy shots, off the return, Jabeur does a backhand 360. 30-40. 30-40 in this one. 30-40 in this one. Jabeur here with a break point. Chip into the forehand of Sabalenka. It's a drop shot. It's a flick from Jabeur and it goes wide. We're at deuce. We're back to deuce. We are back to deuce, guys. All right, let's see what happens next. The power of Sabalenka versus the craft of Jabeur. Very excited about what happens here. Sabalenka hitting a few too many errors. She can't take Jabeur for granted. That's a mistake. That's a mistake. We're at deuce, 2 games all deuce. Let's see what Sabalenka can do. Let's see if she can pick it up. Let's see if she can pick this up. It's a big serve out wide and a come on from Sabalenka. Sabalenka is doing it. We're at advantage for Sabalenka at 2 games all. On's already with a break point, but Sablenka doesn't come on. Sablenka's been the best player all year. She would earn the world number 1 if she gets this match. There's no doubt about it. That's not a weird world number 1. Sablenka would earn it if she gets this match. She got to the Australian Open. She won the Australian Open. She'd get to the Wimbledon final. And she's been the best player this year. She won Madrid as well. Advantage to Aryna. It's a chip to the forehand of Sablenka. Backhand from Jabeur into... Oh, that catches in. Sablenka leaves it. I just feel like Sablenka... I get the vibes like Sablenka might be... She can't take Jabeur for granted. She's got to really go for her shots and make sure she's hitting winners. I've been watching Jabeur this whole tournament. I've watched every match Jabeur has played. She's played phenomenal. Hitting so many winners, and she's hit more winners than Sablenka so far. She's hit more winners than Sabalenka so far. Deuce. 2 games all and deuce. Big serve. Jabeur with the one-hander for the return. Forehand right back to Jabeur, though. But the pace of Sabalenka just goes right through Ons' racket. And we're at advantage. We're at advantage. Sablenka needs to do well on serve today. Sablenka wants to do well on serve today. Already 23 minutes into this one. Only, not even 5 games played yet. Every game's been close. Aside from the first game of the match. First serve goes out. It was well wide. Sablenka trying to challenge, but this looked out. You never know. Never know. This looked out, but you never know. Yeah, well wide. Second serve coming. Second serve coming here for Aryna. Whoever wins this, it's going to be a big moment when they get the win because both these players want this badly. Early stages here. Backhand into the net. It's early stages, but Sabalenka wants the world number 1. She wants that Wimbledon final. She wants to prove herself as by far the best player this year and the best player in the world. You could very well argue. And Jabeur's 29 next month. This is a great chance for a Wimbledon title. Who knows how many more great chances she'll get for that slam title. She hasn't won a major yet. Serve down the line is just long. Serve down the line is just long. Another serve coming from Aryna. Another serve coming from Aryna here. Like I said, Aryna needs to serve well. It's a big serve out wide, and it's long from Jabeur, so we get to advantage. Advantage to Sabalenka in this one. 2 games all, an advantage for Sabalenka. This is power versus craft. The power of Sabalenka. She can't outclass, out cat and mouse Jabeur. This has got to be pure power from the side of Sabalenka. Pure grit, pure power, pure determination. But it's a backhand slice into the net. Listen, I got to look at the error count. I got to look at the error count because there's been a few errors already from Sabalenka. I got to look at the error count. I'm not sure it's updated to this game, but winners, errors. I got the stats pulled up here. 6 errors, 6 winners, 3 errors for Ons Jabeur. Already 6 winners, 11 errors for Sabalenka. We haven't even finished 5 games, and it's 11 errors for Sabalenka. 11 errors for Sabalenka already. Crazy. Big serve out wide. Forehand from Jabeur. Forehand out wide from across court from Sabalenka. Just catches the sideline. Just catch the sideline. We're at advantage for Sablenka. At advantage for Sabalenka. I suppose the WTA is different. Ghost Rybakina doesn't have much of a slice. Does she? She can hit a slice. She doesn't have a huge slice. She is tall. Not a big slice. She does have the serve though. Nobody's doubting that. And the big shots. Which I've seen her hit a few decent slices. I would need to see more to gauge onto that shot, but I mean, I thought it looked good at Wimbledon last year whenever I saw her hit it. Advantage for Sabalenka. Serve out wide to the slice of Jabeur. It's kind of a drop shot. Backhand down the line is too good. We're at 3-2 for Sabalenka. 3-2 for Sabalenka. Okay. We got a good one here. We got a good one brewing. We're still early stages. Sabalenka hitting a drop shot is like taking your Lamborghini to the Tesco on surface streets. That's awesome, Ghost. Yeah, Sabalenka hitting a drop. She's just trying to do Jabeur things. Listen, I said in the last match, Vondrousova was hitting drop shots left, right, and center. I said in the last match, the way to get rid of your opponent hitting drop shots is to start hitting drop shots yourself. Hitting drop shots, coming to net. So we might see Sabalenka do that if she doesn't know what to do against the Jabeur drop shot. Yeah. Who has the advantage in tiebreakers, Ons or Sabalenka? I believe it's Sabalenka. I believe Sabalenka has been very good in tiebreakers this year. Rybakina has been the best, but I believe Sabalenka has been very good in tiebreakers. LOL, Cedric, yeah. Ghost with the funny comments in the chat. Thank you guys for joining in. Sabalenka taking on Jabeur, and it's a battle for number one. It's a great contest. They played at Wimbledon 2 years ago, but listen, Sabalenka was a different player, I feel like, than she is this year. So, listen, I'm going to give you guys my live reaction to the match, give some play-by-play, give some insights. Hopefully just y'all can, if y'all have questions in the chat, we're going to have fun in this one. So join in. Try to get all your comments, your concerns, your questions in the chat, and all your memes as well, whatever. Is that what the kids do these days? Memes? Internet memes? Is that what they're called? Memes? It's love 15 for Sabalenka. Thank you guys for joining in. Love 15 for Sabalenka. Sabalenka now trying to get the chances. Jabeur had chances in the last Sabalenka service game. Big match for both. Drop shot to the Sabalenka. Ooh, pickup right off the baseline, but it's 15-all in the net. 15-all in the net. Who do you think matches up better with Vondrousova? That's a good question. I think Sabalenka. Sabalenka has won their last 4 matches against Vondrousova, and her power really, I feel like, stops the play of the crafty play of Vondrousova. Vondrousova hasn't had to play a lot of huge hitters so far. Sabalenka would be a that would be a big problem for Vondrousova. So I think Sabalenka is the worst matchup for Vondrousova. So Vondrousova is hoping Jabeur wins this. And listen, if Jabeur does win, Jabeur-Vondrousova would be an amazing shot-making contest. Vondrousova earlier today hit more drop shots than Ons has so far. Like, Vondrousova is hitting drop shots. She was hitting amazing shots left, right, and center. So it's a forehand cross court from Jabeur. That's a great shot. Forehand inside out to the backhand. Slice of Sabalenka backhand. Jabeur. Sabalenka goes for behind the back, but there's no shot. 40-15. Jabeur doing really well to hit behind Sablenka. That's what you want to do on grass. Interesting to see breakpoint opportunities early for both players, but both players staying strong and holding. Absolutely. It's a good sign. It's a great sign so far. Listen, they played a high-level match in the quarterfinals of Wimbledon 2 years ago. Backhand into the net, by the way, from Ons. They played a great match at Wimbledon 2 years ago, and I was looking at the stats earlier just to kind of read into what that match was like before this match started. And Jabeur had faced 10 break points, and she got broken 3 times. She saved 7 of 10. Sablenka was much better. She saved 8 of 9 break points. So Sablenka wants to be that clutch. Jabeur doesn't want to give Sablenka as many chances on serve, and she definitely wants to be better at saving the break points. We're at 3 games all. We're at 3 games all in this one. And you know both players want this match bad. All right, we were at early stages. We're kind of getting away from that now. Now it's getting fun. Both players were feeling each other out. We were getting some break points, some early opportunities. Now it gets fun. We're at 3 games all, but let's see what happens. Serve out wide to the Jabeur forehand. Goes back on her side, though. Sabalenka with a good serve, 15 love. Sabalenka with a good serve, 15 love. I love memes. I spend way too much time scrolling through Instagram memes about Tsitsipas. He's such a wonderful target. It's perfectly fair. 15 love. That's perfectly fair, guys. Yeah, there's a lot of Tsitsipas memes out there. Tsitsipas Medvedev memes. Those are the best. I really don't think those guys like each other, and I love it. 15 love. I love it. 15 love here for Sabalenka. Another serve coming. Serve out wide is long. Another serve coming here for Sabalenka. Sablenka with the second serve at the line. Kick serve to the backhand of Ons. Backhand from Sabalenka. Cross to the backhand of Jabeur. Who hits it long. 30 love. 30 love here for Sabalenka. 30 love here for Sabalenka. Jabeur has had a tough draw to get to this point, or a tough draw in a tough couple matches. She was down and out against Andreescu. I believe she was down a break in the third set, came back and won that one. She was down in the second and third set. She lost the first set, and yet she pulled out that match against a very tough Bianca Andreescu, who can be really tough mentally too. But Jabeur, she's as mentally tough as they come, and she fought back. And then obviously in the last round versus Rybakina, and I commentated that match. That was an amazing match. We'll get more to that as well. Sabalenka shot cross court. It's too good. Forehand winner, 4-3. We'll get to that as well. And what happened in that match was Rybakina won the first set, but Jabeur had a set point. Jabeur had a set point at 6-5 in the first set. Rybakina ran away with the tiebreaker. Jabeur was the better player probably in that set. She got to the set point, but then listen, Jabeur just stayed strong. And she really just, it was a tight second set as well. But Jabeur got the second set. She stole the second set, and then she ran away with the third set, playing an absolutely incredible level. So listen, Jabeur can play really, really well. And you don't want to totally disregard Jabeur. We all know Aryna Sabalenka. Sabalenka is nearly world number one away. She's nearly world number one. Sabalenka is one match away from world number one. It's the match we are currently watching, but you don't want to discount Jabeur either. So don't want to discount Jabeur either. Okay, who we have in chat? We got Ghost. We got Cedric. We got Faison lurking as well, watching on. We got First Cervantes. We got Tom. We got Sabra. We got Omar. We got Hajeb. We got Hatem. Got a lot of people in the chat. So awesome. All right, 4-3, Jabeur to serve. Thanks, guys, for joining in. This is the match. I mean, I want to say no offense to Vondrousova, but this really is playing almost like a final. Like, both players should feel like this is the match. I don't mean disrespect to Vondrousova. You never know. Vondrousova, this is her second major final for Vondrousova. Don't ask me how that's possible. Vondrousova has shown everybody. She has a career high world number 14, and she's already reached 2 major finals. French Open 4 years ago, French Open and Wimbledon final. How many players can say that? But so no disrespect to Vondrousova. She played incredible earlier today, but you have to feel like Jabeur, if she wins this, she'll feel like she has a great chance for her first major. And Sabalenka, if she wins this, you just have to feel like she has a great chance for her first Wimbledon and second major of the year. Ooh, great volley point, but volley behind Jabeur. I said it before, and I'm going to say it again. You're not going to beat Ons Jabeur at the cat and mouse. Don't even try it. Aryna needs to do it with the power. Hey, we got Max in chat. What's up, Max? How's it going? What's up? We got this good tennis match here. 40 love for Ons. Vondrousova is underrated. I hope she can win more titles. I agree. She played incredible today. Just incredible. Forehand chip return to the slice of Jabeur. Just crosses in that. Forehand down the line to the backhand of Jabeur. Backhand down the line. Forehand of Jabeur. It goes over. Sabalenka cross court. Backhand of Jabeur. Nearly a winner down the line, but it goes just wide. Hey, Cedric. Yeah. We got everybody in the chat. We got Max. Got Cedric. What's up, guys? This is a fun one. It's a fun stream. Listen, it's fun, but when it gets to the big moments, there's nothing better than a big moment in a big match like this. I live for that, and I always have. It's 40-15. I live for that. That's what I live for. Why do you think I'm here? I'm here for the big moments when Aryna Sabalenka tries to grab world number one, when Jabeur thinks she has a great chance to get to the final. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for the tiebreakers, for the tense moments, for the crazy shots. That's what we watch for. 40-30 for Jabeur. Try to hold here. Sablenka forehand is out and long. 4-4. I was asleep during the Svitolina and Vondrousova match. Haha. You didn't miss much. What you did miss, well, there was a decent Svitolina comeback in the second set, even though it was a blowout. But really what you missed was Vondrousova hit some of the craziest passing shots to Svitolina. Svitolina ended up with, I think, like 4 on 18 for net points, just because Vondrousova kept hitting the craziest passing shots ever. She hit like 10 crazy forehand passing shots with her crazy topspin lefty forehand. Vondrousova is fun to watch. She gets it done with a finesse. That's going to be a good major final either way. Even if you feel like one of these players is the big favorite, that's going to be a good major final either way. And somebody's winning their first Wimbledon. Somebody is winning their first Wimbledon, no matter what happens. I think that was true by the quarterfinals as well. Or no, it couldn't have been. But by the semis, since Jabeur beat Rybakina. Forehand, inside out to the forehand now of Sablenka. That's a good shot, cross court. Squash shot from Jabeur nearly makes it, but okay, what happened in that match saw the end. Okay, Cedric, so Svitolina was just hitting a lot. She was hitting a lot of weird shots, a lot of errors. It seemed like she didn't know what to do against Vondrousova. Vondrousova really dismantles Svitolina the last couple times they played as well. Nothing different today. She had no answer to the drop shot. She didn't know what to do. A lot of errors from Svitolina, and Vondrousova was just playing crazy. And then Vondrousova just didn't clutch up in a service game at the end. And a comeback from Svitolina, tough, a fighter throughout this whole event, but Vondrousova is the better player. Double fault, by the way, from Sablenka. We're at 30-15. But yeah, that was the difference. Yeah. Oh, so crazy shots were a difference. That's it. Yep, that's it. So that's it. We got 50 people in chat, 50 people on the stream. That's awesome. Awesome. Let's get more too. Let's get more. Bring people over. It's where you want to be. 30-15 here for Sabalenka on her serve. Chip from Jabeur into the forehand of Sabalenka. So long. It's 30-all for Jabeur. Jabeur here at 30-all. A chance for ons. But yeah, that's the second semifinal of the day. Vondrousova taking on Svitolina was the first one. If Jabeur wins, it's going to be drop shots, crazy shot making, crazy craft, touch shots, slices. That's going to be the final. If Sabalenka wins, she's bringing it down with power, and she does it there to get to 40-30. Big ace out wide. That serve is looking pretty good. 109 miles per hour. Not bad. 109 miles per hour. 3 aces for Sabalenka, 0 for Ons Jabeur. For the talented Tunisian. 40-30 here for Aryna. Serve out wide to the Jabeur. Backhand, forehand from Sablenka into the net. We're at deuce. We are back to deuce. Sablenka looking frustrated. I don't blame her. She's hit a lot of errors already. Listen, she's hitting winners. She's hitting good serves, but she's hitting a lot of errors. And we'll get more to that too. I'll look at the stats too. Deuce here for Ons on Sablenka serve. Half chance. But it's a Sablenka ace down the line, just like that. Snap of fingers and it's gone. It's advantage to Aryna Sablenka. 121 miles per hour. You don't get much faster than that on the women's tour. That's a fast serve. Jabeur hands on hips as she's waiting for the next serve. But she's not looking like she's given up. Jabeur is in this. Jabeur's had that look in her eyes since the start of this event. She's coming for the title. It's been one match at a time. She's been the sneaking through the straw. But she is the finalist last year. And she took out the defending champion. Next up, Aryna Sabalenka. But it's advantage to Sabalenka. She wants another good serve here. Does Sabalenka. But she doesn't get another double fault. It's not good so far for Sablenka. I can say this is not a good start for Sablenka so far. A lot of chances for Jabeur on the Sablenka serve. A lot of chances so far for Sablenka serve. A lot of chances, yep. Second semifinal of the day. First one was Vondrousova versus Svitolina. This is the one that was so hyped up though, and I see why. I see why. That's another serve out from Sabalenka. Chances here for Ons. Back to deuce. Chances here for Ons Jabeur. Back to deuce. Kick serve out wide to the Jabeur. Chip. Sabalenka forehand to the Jabeur. Lob over Sabalenka, but it's not good enough. That was barely a lob. It was more just a little bit of a bunt. And Sablenka was there with a swinging volley. It's advantage to Sablenka. But listen, Sablenka's already had a couple game points. She hasn't been able to convert. Can she be clutch? She's been serving well on the deuce side. She needs it on the ad side as well. A lot of it is mental with Sabalenka. There's nothing to question about Jabeur's mentality. At all times. Nothing. Chip into the forehand of Sabalenka. Forehand inside out. But it's a slice into the net. Good game from Sabalenka to get it done there. Very strong stuff. Sablenka, a hell of a player. And her peak is scary. Sablenka gets it done. 5-4. Don't go anywhere. This is, we're getting to the late stages now. Iga did have an easy draw at Wimbledon. Yeah, she had a good draw, but Bencic, I would say Bencic is still underrated on grass. Like, I'm probably maybe a little bit too high on but I feel like Bencic is underrated on grass courts. But she has had a good draw for sure. No doubt about it. You got a good draw. So you got a good draw. And then Svitolina in the quarters just couldn't get done. Ego will be frustrated because she would have felt like she had a great opportunity for the final with the draw that she did get. Ego would have felt like she had a good opportunity for that draw. But yeah, here we have the Tunisian taking on the Belarusian. We got power versus craft. We got a player going for their first major versus a player going for world number one. Don't go anywhere. Anthony here on the commentary. Don't forget to like. Let's get the likes up on the video. Quality shot times. We're trying to get to 6,000 subs. Can we get there? Can we get there? 6,000 subs at least by the end of Wimbledon. Let's get the subs up. And quality shot times. It's where you want to be. It's great tennis content over here. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to drop a sub as well if you're enjoying it. It's 4-5 for Jabeur. Serve down the line. It's a challenge for Jabeur. Jabeur looks confident that this made it. She just walked back as if to the next line. Jabeur looks confident. Jabeur just looks so like Jabeur is motivated. You can see it in her eyes, but she did miss it. Missed it by half an inch. Another serve coming for Ons. Forehand from Sabalenka into the net. Hey, let's see who we have on the stream. We got Lexi. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Lexi in the chat. How's it going? You missed the Vondrousova-Svitolina match. I missed you in that one. But yeah, Lexi's here. Good to have you. Good to have all y'all here watching on the stream. Max as well. Cedric, Tom. We got everybody in here. 30 love for Ons. 30 love for Ons. Sorry, I was late. Yeah. You're late. You're late, Lexi. We already had a semifinal. No, you're good. You're good. So Lena lost, right? Yes, Svitolina lost. She didn't bring her best level, and Vondrousova played crazy. Vondrousova played crazy. I'm working. All right, okay, gotcha. Hopefully you can watch in for some of the stream. It's gonna be a good one. This is a good one already. By the way, 5-all. Sablenka to serve at 5 games apiece here. Good service game from Jabeur. Just holds to love. Solid serve there as well to end it off. Jabeur holds to love. Sablenka to serve at 5 games apiece. Jabeur already ready at the baseline. Jabeur ready at the baseline. 5-5. 5-5 in this one. This is when it gets fun. Who's taking this first set? I've said it many times, but I'll say just one more time. One player trying to get their first major, the other trying to get world number one. 5-5. Sablenka here to serve. Serve out wide is wide. Second serve coming. Second serve coming. Forehand from Jabeur goes long. It's 15 love for Sablenka. 15 love for Sablenka. This is going to be an outright battle, and one of them is going to be using drop shots to do it. The other person is going to be using 120 miles per hour serves and 120 miles per hour forehands. Jabeur backhand to the Sablenka backhand, but it's out. Somebody's challenging. No, nobody's challenging, but it was close. It was called out. 30 love. 30 love for Sablenka. It looked like both players were challenging. Like, what happened? Then I think Jabeur decided not to challenge. 30 love. Kind of a fast kick serve down the line is a let. So we get another serve. Interesting. Another serve from Sablenka, experimenting. Big serve into the net. Second serve. Second serve coming here for Aryna. Kick serve into the forehand from Jabeur. It's a good shot. Backhand cross. It's going to be too good. Backhand slice into the net from Sablenka. We're at 30-15. Jabeur's fighting. Listen, I've never seen a player as motivated as Jabeur looks on court right now. I'm like not even kidding. Ons Jabeur looks so motivated and in the zone. Every time they show her, she looks like her life depends on this match. I'm not even kidding. Every time they're showing Jabeur, I'm like, wow. It looks like she wants this more than anything else. It's 30-15 here for Sabalenka. 30-15 here for Sabalenka, but Jabeur, she wants this match. 40-15. 40-15. Sabalenka point away from 6-5, but Sabalenka wins this. She's world number one. A lot at stake. Vondrousova waiting in the final. 5 aces for Sabalenka, still none for Jabeur, but not particularly surprising, but these are the stats. 40-15. 40-15 in this one. Sablenka serve into the net. Second serve from the Belarusian coming. Backhand into the net from Jabeur. We're at 6-5. 6-5 for Sabalenka. 6-5 for Aryna Sabalenka. Oh no, I muted Lexi by accident. Oh my god. Faison, you're on a 5-minute timeout due to my incompetence. That's funny. Lexi just got in a timeout for no reason. Oh no, Lexi. Lexi's mad now. Lexi's like, come on, I just got here. Lexi's like, I just made it to the match. That's funny. That's funny. Lexi will be back. She'll be back. She'll be mad, but she'll be back. Anthony, who you backing to win this one? I got Jabeur. I'm going with the underdog. Like I don't always go with the underdog. If I think a clear favor is the favor, I'm just gonna say it. I really think Jabeur has it. And I've been liking what I've seen so far for that, even though Sablenka, she served first. She's right now up, but I feel like Jabeur's played the better tennis so far. Sablenka hitting a lot of errors. She's not doing pitch perfect. Like she's hitting not as many first serves as she would want in the court. She's hit a couple double faults already as well. So I got Jabeur. I got Ons pulling it out. I don't know what to tell you. I've seen every match that Ons has played so far, and I think I got Ons. It's 6-5 here. Jabeur serving. Jabeur serving in this one. And it's a Sablenka return into the ground. So it's 15 love here for Ons. 15 love for Ons. Yeah, Lexi's gonna be mad with that. Cat's in the chat. But Lexi, hope you're back soon to watch. 6-5 here. 6-5 here. But yeah, we got Cedric, we got Lexi, we got Faison lurking as well. In the chat, Tom. We got everybody here in the chat. Jabeur backhand. It goes long, 15 all. 15 all in this one. And what's up? We got Gigi, y'all Ons. Okay, let's go Ons. Let's see what happens. Sablenka, though, 3 points away from the set. Sablenka is as tough as they come, especially when she puts her best tennis. Big forehand to the backhand of Ons. Backhand. Down the line. It catches the line. Sablenka's done that twice now. You can't just expect a Sablenka shot to go out. She has the power, too. Sablenka, in my eyes, is one of the most talented players on the Jabeur, in my eyes, is one of the most talented players on the tour. That catches the line clearly. Catch the line clearly. Ons go on. Okay, I'm all GG. I feel like we got a Jabeur chat a little bit. We got a lot of people rooting for Jabeur. Let's see what happens. It's 30-15. Sabalenka, though, her grass fits her game very well. Power versus craft in this one. Forehand inside out. Talking about power. Listen, Sabalenka has the power more than Jabeur, but she can bring it too. Jabeur is a great player. It's looking like we're going to a tiebreaker. Jabeur already back at the line. I've never seen a player look as motivated, as determined as Jabeur is in this one. The look in her eyes is scary. She wants this, and she's going to fight for it. She looks like she's going to fight for it no matter what it takes. Forehand is long for Sabalenka. You let me know right now who you got win this tiebreaker. What's the score going to be? As always, if you got the tiebreaker score right in the chat, I'll shout you out. If you got the score of this tiebreaker right, I'll shout you out. But who you got win this tiebreaker? Let me know the score and who you got winning. But yeah, Sabalenka, she's done well on serve, but not as well as she will want. Not as well as she will want. And we'll get more to that. But let me know what you think the score is going to be. Who's win this tiebreaker? It's a shootout for this tiebreaker. 1-0 for Sablenka. Big serve. Big serve and 1-0. 1-0 for Sabalenka. Ons to serve. Big match. Vondrousova waiting in the final. That's going to be a big match as well. But listen, both players are very focused on winning this match. And Sabalenka, because if she wins this match, she's world number 1. It's 1 point all. 1 point all here. Jabeur on her serve. 1 point apiece. You let me know. What do you think the score in this tiebreaker is going to be? I'll shout you out if you get it right. Let me know in the chat. Type it up. 1-0 for Jabeur. Jabeur's done well on serve so far. That's a good sign for her. Kick serve into the body. Jabeur can't get out of the way of the ball. She hits a backhand into the net. She could have just hit a forehand. That was a weird chop choice. 2-1 for Jabeur. It's 2-1 for Ons. 2-1 for Ons, who has served well so far. Jabeur, 8-6 tiebreaker. Jabeur, 10-8. Okay. I'm going Jabeur 7-4. I think Jabeur gets a tiebreaker 7-4, but you let me know. If you got Sabalenka pulling this out, if you got Jabeur, you let me know in the chat. You let me know. 2-1. Big tiebreaker. You already know it's a big match. It's 2-1 for Jabeur. 2-1 for Jabeur. Sablenka serving, down 1-2. Kick serve into the backhand of Jabeur, backhand Sabalenka, into the backhand of Jabeur, forehand Sabalenka, into the forehand of Jabeur, forehand Sabalenka, inside out. That's too good. That's the winner. Best winner Sabalenka has hit so far. You always like to see the level pick up at the end of a set. It's been a great first set. It's been a great first set. And we're 53 minutes into this one. My boy Anthony is crushing as usual. No, I appreciate Jack Trade. Yeah, Anthony Hirsch here on the commentary. Anthony Hirsch here on the commentary. Tennis commentary booth with Anthony Hirsch. That's my YouTube. If you want to check it out. And don't forget, drop a like too. I'll be here for more Quality Shot tennis streams. Drop a like, subscribe. I'll be here for the women's final as well. So stick around to that as well. Some big matches coming up. But we're loving this one. This is playing out like a big match. 2-2 here. Sablenka on her serve. And it's a double fault, and that can haunt Sablenka. Double faults can haunt Sabalenka. We're at 3-2 for Ons. We're at 3-2 for Ons. The talented Tunisian goes up 3-2 in the breaker. Talented Tunisian has the head up in the tiebreak. 3 double faults for Sabalenka. It's 1 for Jabeur. 1 for Jabeur. Kick serve is long from Jabeur. It's a second serve. Jabeur's done well. She knows what she needs to do. High serve percentage. But I really mean it when I say the look in Jabeur's eyes. It really looks, I've never seen anyone as motivated, as in the zone, like just try at all the motivation to win this match out. Jabeur. What a shot from Jabeur down the line. Just slapped it down the line. Talking about Jabeur wanting this. He's going to hit shots that are impossible to take this. Jabeur is a shot maker as always. It was a backhand inside out that was beautiful. Jabeur with the athleticism just slaps the shot. We're talking about the power of Sabalenka. It's Ons with the power to go 4-2 as we go to the changeover. Jackie is fashion indeed. I appreciate it a lot, Faison. Appreciate it a lot. It's Ashley Cedric. We got Jack Trade. We got Gigi. We got Amal. We got Lexi in the chat, who I think is has been timed out for a bit. But Lexi, I hope you come back too. Hope you're not missing out on this. It's 4-2, and I know you guys aren't missing out. We're at 4-2. If Lexi comes back as well, we're at 4-2. Jabeur, first serve in the net. First serve in the net, and Ons with a second serve in this one. Very soft serve. Jabeur backhand, and it's long. Jabeur gives the mini break back. Sabalenka right back in this one, 4-3. Sablenka right back in this one at 4-3. All the pressure in this one. We're 55 minutes in. Ooh. That's the fun of tennis. It's wild, it's chaotic, and you never know what happens next. 4-3. 4-3. Power taking on Kraft. That was a hell of a shot from Ons. Miles away the best shot of the match so far, and it might just stay the best shot of the match. We're going to see some more good ones from Ons, though, no doubt about it. And from Sabalenka, that was a solid ace down the line. That ace flew from outside of the box, somehow went right into the corner. It looked like it was going to hit the other doubles out, the other service box all day, and it just catches 1 inch of the line right into that corner. Anyway, an ace from Sabalenka. We're at 4 points apiece. All tied up. What happens next? You tell me. 4 points apiece. 4 points apiece. Serve down the line to the Jabeur backhand. Sabalenka backhand to the Ons. Slice to the Sabalenka backhand. Jabeur backhand. Down the line. What a high level right now. Forehand down the line to the Jabeur backhand. Did the Jabeur shot just catch the line? It's called. I didn't catch it. I didn't catch if it was called in or out. I think it's Jabeur challenging. I think it was called out. It looks like it was Jabeur who's challenging. And it's a millimeter out. It's 1 millimeter out. Jabeur slaps herself 5 times. Slaps her like 5 times in frustration. Wow. Don't like seeing that. Don't like seeing Ons in that kind of mood. It's 4-5. It's 4-5. Sablenka now 2 points away from sealing the set. It was Ons with the lead, and now it's the Belarusian. It's Sabalenka 2 points away from taking the set. Sabalenka 2 points away from taking the set. Jabeur with a serve, hoots it long. Second serve coming here for Ons. She could steal it right from under Jabeur. Jabeur, similar to the Rabakina situation, and we're down 4-6. Listen, in the match against Rabakina, Jabeur had set points in the first set, then lost in a tiebreaker. And then she came back and won the match anyway. This is going to be even tougher than that to do, I think, against Sabalenka with all the pressure on. But let's see what happens. It's a serve out wide. Jabeur, easy forehand, cross court. Okay, it's 1. Sabalenka with a set point, though, on her serve. Sablenka with a set point, though, on her serve. We're at a big moment, guys. We're at a big moment. And don't forget to drop a like on the video if you're enjoying it, too. Sub, all of that. We're trying to get to 6,000. Sablenka here at 6-5, serving. Hope you guys are enjoying. 6-5. What happens next? Sablenka surfing 6-5. Jabeur ready on the return. Big moment. Big point. Sablenka would want an ace right now. Big serve to the forehand chip. Oh, Jabeur, and she hits it long. Jabeur had the set. She was up 4-1, 4-2 with a mid break. Jabeur had chances on the Sablenka serve throughout that set. Jabeur looks frustrated, but she doesn't look like she's given up, and you better believe Jabeur doesn't give up. Similar to the Rabakina situation, but Sablenka that goes 1 set up, and that means one other huge thing. Sablenka is 1 set away from getting world number 1. For the first time in her career, Aryna Sablenka could be a world number 1. Stick around for that and stick around to see if Ons compiles a comeback. Jabeur 4-2 up to 7-5. Bad collapse. Sablenka straight strong. Absolutely. Faison watching in chat too. Stick around for this second set. We have fun over here. Stick around for this second set. I'm enjoying commentating this match. This is a great community over here. Y'all can type up in chat. I'll try to answer to your comments as well. But we got a good fun stream here. Live reaction to this Wimbledon semi. So it's a fun watch. Ons will need to dig deep now. Yep, absolutely. I said it throughout that set. Ons looks in the zone. I was going to say, even if Ons goes down at any point, she's going to do whatever it takes to still fight to get this match. She looks like she wants this as bad as anything. Does Ons Jabeur, and I don't wonder why. 29 years old next month. Vondrousova waiting in the final, who is a great player. Actually, similar style to Jabeur, but listen, this is a great opportunity for both players in that final. So Jabeur wants this match. It's not just Sabalenka who wants it. You better believe Ons wants this too. You better believe Ons wants this too. And she reached the final last year, and she beat the defending champion already. It's only Sabalenka standing in her way. Sabalenka and Vondrousova. Second set underway. Second set underway. First serve is a let. First serve is a let. Second set, going to be fun. Second set, going to be fun. By the way, they just showed Sabalenka's 40 graphic on the screen. I believe it's at 43-6 or 49-6, something, when winning the first set is Sabalenka. Which all the players are going to have a good record when they win the first set, you know, especially a player like Sabalenka. But it's not impossible. She's lost 6 times, so. And she lost against Muhova in the RG semis when she had a lead there as well. She lost in the RG semis when she had a lead there as well. A big lead, match point in 5-2. So, and Jabeur is a fighter of fighters. And in my opinion, one of the best, if not the best, mentalities on the women's tour. It's right up there. Right up there. By the way, first set stats here, by the way, just to look over it real quick. Jabeur doing really well on serve. And first serve percentage, pretty good from Sablenka as well. Good all around. It was Sablenka who had too many errors, and she kind of stole that set because Jabeur had 13 winners to 5 errors. Sablenka had 17 winners to 21 errors, way more errors than winners. So it was Jabeur who arguably played the better tennis. Jabeur arguably played the better tennis, but it was Sablenka who stole that set. I was talking about Jabeur's mentality that whole set, but it was Sablenka who clutched up. Ace down the line, hits a lot of chalk. A lot of chalk on that sideline. It's like we're playing on a chalk court. Court just made of chalk. But it was a good serve down the line. Excuse me. That was a good serve down the line, though. I thought the Svitolina and Vondrousova match would go into 3 sets. Yeah. I thought so as well. I thought it would be tighter than it was for sure. I thought Svitolina would do more. 40-30, by the way, for Jabeur. Sabalenka hits it long, so 1-0. 1-0. Ons need to be strong. It needs to be strong first few games of the set. Absolutely. 100%, Matthew. 125%. Do you ever say terms that you hate, but you like keep saying them anyway? I always say 110%, even though I hate it when other people say that. I passionately despise when other people say that, but I'm a hypocrite because I say it anyway. Anyway, Ons 125% needs the first few games to set. 125%, even though that doesn't make any sense. Jabeur lost the first set versus Chokalinka. Now has to face Sablenka in the second set. No fighting that. Well, Sablenka wasn't a choker in that first set. Sabalenka, Fabian, was very clutch. She was down 4-2 in that tiebreaker, and then she came back and won the set anyway. So Sabalenka wasn't choking in that first set. She wasn't choking in that first set. But yeah, now has to face Sablenka in the second set. No fighting that. I still think Jabeur has a chance. I'm not going down on that at all. I still think Jabeur has a chance. I definitely think Sabalenka is a favorite now. Pretty clear favorite, but I would say Jabeur still has a shot. That first set was really big though. And that was a great first set, like an hour long. Good backhand cross court. Jabeur can't really get under it. I agree 110%. Yeah, that's it, Jack Shay. That's it. It's 15-all. By the way, Sabalenka has won 100% of the points that she's won. When she's hit that serve down the line on the deuce side. Serve out wide though. There, huge forehand return from Ons. Sablenka claps up. Listen, I like both of these players. Both these players seem very sporting, very genuine people. I like both of these players, but so let's see what happens. I really, really enjoy both of these players. 30-15 for Sabalenka, and Ons is really fighting for her first major. Sabalenka, even if she doesn't win this, as big of a match as it is, she has a lot of time to win another Wimbledon. She has a lot of time to get to world number 1, although that's not definite. But Jabeur, how many more chances is she going to have at Wimbledon, especially with her defensive, athletic, kind of crafty game? This is a great chance for a first major title. Huge backhand, by the way, from Sabalenka down the line. It's 40-15. High level in this one, and that's what you want to see. We had a great first set. We see a high level here. Y'all don't know the ceiling. Y'all don't know the peak. You know what I mean? We're seeing new peaks with this one. We're going to see a match unlike we've seen in a while. Let's hope for it. Let's hope for a good semifinal. And we're getting a hype stream. It's one game all. It's one game all in this one. You know what I mean? I think you know what I mean. We're getting a good stream here. We're getting a good match. One game apiece. Both players are playing well. I had a good feeling about this one. I had a great feeling about this one. And we're at one game apiece. Because, listen, people will look at this matchup and be like, okay, Sablenka has it. She might. But Ons Jabeur is somebody you can never count out. By the way, a late challenge from Jabeur on her serve. Let's see what happens. Its serve was, what was it? It missed the line. It was wide. She might just want more time. I don't know. That was kind of a weird challenge. It was just out. It was close. Second serve. Second serve is very soft. Sablenka with a forehand. That's a good backhand to even it back out. And it's a backhand the net. Very strong backhand. Very strong wrist on that backhand. Good strength on that backhand to keep it even. Like I said, Jabeur hit 13 winners to 5 errors in that first set. Sabalenka hit more winners, but she hit also, 16 more errors than Jabeur. She hit 21 errors and 17 winners. So Jabeur played the better tennis in that first set. I have no doubt about it. It was close. They both played well, but Jabeur played the better tennis. Sabalenka was more clutch at the end. Kind of a plot twist at the end of that set. It's 40 love here for the talented Tunisian, which is what I am giving Ons a new nickname. Giving Ons a new nickname. First ace for Ons Jabeur as she runs to her chair. Jabeur is not done yet. Jabeur's not done yet, and you better believe it. And you better believe it. You better believe it. It's 2-1 here for 2-1 here for Ons. Having a good time. This is a big stream. It's a fun stream. Vondrousova waiting in the final. This reminds me of 2018 Wimbledon. Do you know what I mean? This is just like 2018 Wimbledon. It's uncanny. I'll tell you why. Why is this like 2018 Wimbledon? Anthony, why is this like 2018 Wimbledon? I'll let you know why. It's because in that Wimbledon, I'm talking about the men's side. On that Wimbledon, Nadal and Djokovic played one of the best matches of all time in the semifinals. That played out like a final. It was Kevin Anderson, who just played a 26 and a 24 in the fifth set match in the semifinals, waiting in that final. Anderson would have no chance against Nadal or Djokovic in the final. And now these guys are playing to play Vondrousova in the final. And I made comparisons to Vondrousova to Anderson. I don't know how Vondrousova has two major finals. Vondrousova makes her second major final at Wimbledon. Anderson over there made his second major final. Anyway, just a comparison that came to my head. But this is playing out more like a final. That final should be good too if Vondrousova is hitting the crazy shot she hit today. But this is playing out like a final. We're at 2-1 in the second set. Sabalenka serving. First serve in the net. You guys having a good time? I hope so. Better be. You better be. Say forehand goes long from Jabeur. I hope you guys are having a good time. Sabalenka up 15 love. Hope you guys are having a good time. By the way, very cloudy. It's not raining, but the chance of rain was very high, which is why they closed the roof. The closed roof does help out Sabalenka, you would have to think, with her serve. But Jabeur did well to even give herself so many chances. Jabeur will not be happy that they're playing with a closed roof, but she's going to be competing hard anyway. Jabeur wants this. It's 15 love, but so does Sabalenka. Big stakes. Huge stakes. And it could be a Wimbledon title on the line as well. Whoever wins this match. For sure. Backhand from Jabeur. Down the line. 30 love. 30 love. I guess that's the obvious thing, too, that the Wimbledon title is on the line. But there's so many other things at stake in this match. That's like the last thing I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of world number one. Thinking about this. I'm thinking about that. A lot at stake here. Sablenka serving. First serve is out. Kick serve into jumping back and return of Ons is 30-15. Ons is returning serve well so far. 30-15 for Aryna. 30-15 for Aryna Sabalenka. We're early stages in this second set. But it's 30-15 for Sabalenka. On her serve. First serve is out. Second serve coming here. Second serve coming in this one. It was a great first set. An hour-long first set. Very tight. 4-2 up was Jabeur in the breaker, and Sabalenka just pulled it out of her hands. Let's see what the talented Tunisian can do in this one. It's a slice into the net. We're at 30-all. What happens next? You tell me. 30-all. Jabeur trying to break away in the second set. Jabeur, I said it throughout that first set. Jabeur wants this as much as Sabalenka, and she looks like she wants this as much as I've ever seen anybody want it on tennis court. Like, just the look in her eyes just tells me that she's in, and she wants this no matter what it takes. We're at 30-all. Kind of a kick serve to the forehand chip of Jabeur. Forehand inside out. Jabeur's there, though, with that defense. It's a forehand from Jabeur slapped. She almost did what she did in that first set. Jabeur smiles up a bit to the crowd, but she just missed it. 40-30. Got to see Jabeur being able to do a smile, though. Listen, in a tense match like this with such big stakes, if you're not a little bit happy inside when you're playing, then you're not going to win. Listen, tennis is a game at the end of the day. You need to be having a good time. The players, listen, these are tense matches, but they're making memories too. No matter what happens, this is a match both players will never ever forget. Hopefully, we'll never ever forget it too. That's why we watch. That's why we watch. Both players want this bad, but they also need to be having a good time out there. 40-30 for Sablenka, but it is tense. 40-30 for Aryna, who probably has the best first name for this kind of match, playing inside of a big arena. Aryna Sablenka. I keep thinking about that every time I say her name. It's a forehand, a backhand way deep on the baseline, backhand slice. That's a great drop shot from Sablenka. Sablenka does a Jabeur thing. We're at 2 games all. Sablenka does a Jabeur thing. We're at 2 games all suddenly. 4 games away is Sablenka from world number 1. Sablenka's 4 games away from world number 1, and she's 4 games away from a fantastic shot at a Wimbledon title and a major final. Listen, I'll just say my personal opinion. I never think of it as just the person who, or I'll say it after this point. Good serve out wide. Now, that great return for Sablenka. Backhand cross court. The extension she gets on that shot on the swing behind her is amazing. On the forehand, too, kind of a Radwanska sitting shot, forehand to the forehand. Redrop of Sablenka. That's 2 great drop shots from Sablenka in a row. We're at love 15. Sablenka with all the momentum right now. But I'll tell you my opinion. I never think of it as just the person who wins the major. I think of it as the major final. Listen, the person who wins the major, obviously much better than just reaching the final. But I think reaching a major final, that's the pinnacle of the sport. Playing in a major final. People always remember the finalists, too. A major final is the pinnacle of the sport. Both players playing for it. I love the semifinals as well. 2 players playing for 2 players playing for the final stage, to be able to play in the final stage of the Grand Slam. Major finals. Love 30 for Sablenka. Danger for Jabeur. Listen, if Jabeur holds here, then you never know. But listen, if Jabeur doesn't hold here, then I feel like Sablenka might just run away with it after a heartbreaking first set. And it's right on the baseline for Sablenka. Hour-long, tough first set, but is it Sablenka breaking away here? I'm not counting Jabeur out from any part of this match, and Sablenka had a huge lead against Muchova in the RG semifinals, 5-2, 40-30, and then Muchova came back. But listen, this is looking Sablenka now. So first serve out 2, and second serve for Sablenka to play with 2. Jabeur needs to take her time here. Jabeur needs to take her time here. It's a double fault from Ons. It's a double fall from Ons. It's been a great match up until that game, and then Jabeur just fell apart a little bit. It's been a fantastic, phenomenal match up until that game. Can Ons get it back? Because guess what? Sablenka's 3 games for world number 1. Sablenka's 3 games for world number 1. She'll be the 29th world number 1 in the WTA rankings if she gets it. She gets Swiatek off her throne after Swiatek had a 38-match winning streak, after Swiatek won like every tournament last year, 2 majors, after a great year this year as well, winning RG, winning, only losing like 5 or 7 games in Doha or something to Swiatek. Swiatek's been good this year as well, Madrid final, but listen, this is Sablenka can knock Swiatek off her throne. Swiatek's stint at world number 1 has been she's had the longest first stint at world number 1. Only who is it? I believe Serena and Hingis have been longer. Or is it Graf? It might be Graf and Hingis. I'm actually mixed up. One or the other. I'm gonna check now. It might be Graf. I think it's Graf, actually. I think I said Serena. I think it's Graf. I'll look that up real quick, but big stakes here. Sablenka playing to become the 29th world number 1. You just have to think who's going to be the 30th. Who's going to get that round number? And it's only looking like one player. And it is the player who won Wimbledon last year. But let's see. Yeah, let's see. Graf. Let's see. Yeah, Steffi Graf, 186 weeks at number 1 in her first stint at number 1, which is tied for the record of longest stint at number 1. Swiatek has the 3rd longest first stint at number 1. And Sablenka is playing for the 29th to become the 29th world number 1 in the WTA rankings. That caught the chalk, but I think it caught the chalk on the back of the line. Yeah, I think that's what Sablenka is talking to the umpire about as well. Another serve coming here from Sablenka, 15 love. 3 more games. Panic, panic, panic. That's it. Sablenka's 3 games away from a great shot at a Wimbledon title, second major this year. She does what Swiatek did last year and win 2 of the 4 majors, at least. Forehanded the net from Ons, and I just feel like Ons might be running out of gas. Listen, Ons played a tight match against Rybakina. It was a long first set. Jabeur played with so much tension. She put her whole body into that first set, and Sablenka just stole it and actually clutched it out against Ons Jabeur, took it out of her own hands. We're at 30 love for Sabalenka. She's getting close to that world #1 spot. On's still going to be fighting, though. You better believe it, but it's only tough. Sabalenka with 100% of the momentum now. 100% of the momentum with Sabalenka. It's a big serve down the line, and if she's going to get to world #1, she's going to be slamming serves down, getting there. Sabalenka does her own thing. Fearless forehand, fearless serving of Sabalenka. Going in, I was like, this is full on like craft versus power. And Jabeur beat Rybakina, but it's hard to beat Kvitova, Rybakina, and Sabalenka three matches in a row at almost 29 years old. And with such long matches, also against Andreescu, who also won a major. Some great runs at this Wimbledon, but it's looking like it's going to be Sabalenka versus Vondrousova. It's 4-2 for Sabalenka. Sablenka just a little bit too clutch, and guess what? Sabalenka's 2 games away from world #1. 7-6, 4-2. Let's see if she can do it. Sabalenka's won the last 10 points. Sabalenka's won the last 10 points. Wow. Wow. 4-2 here. First serve in the net. I just feel like Jabeur's run out of legs because her serve speed's gone down. She's looking tired, a little bit wary. I don't know. I feel like Jabeur put so much tension into that first set, and now she's looking a little bit tired. It's not just how long, how tight of a first set it was. It was an incredible first set, but it's also just the fact that it was so tense in a big moment. No ons. That's it, Max. No ons. Yeah. I hope Lexi is back too. She got timed out from chat by accident. Lexi, I hope you're back too. We didn't mean to time you out. It's a slice from into the forehand of Jabeur. Oh, a redrop from Jabeur. Good shot from Jabeur. Let's hope that picks up the confidence. We're at 30 love. Listen, it's just one break. If she gets a break back, can you imagine how excited the crowd would be? There's still something in this match, but like I said, 100% of the momentum with Sablenka. Lilia. Hey, what's up, Lilia? Glad to have you in the chat. Glad to have you in the chat. We're at 30 love. 30 love in this one. Big match. Big match. A drop shot from Jabeur. Sablenka is there, though. Ooh, a shot behind Jabeur. That was a tough shot, though. 30-50. I hope that didn't do... That was a tough athletic shot. Hopefully that Jabeur is like, Jabeur's athletic. And that's why it's... Listen, Jabeur is almost 29 years old. She also needs the athleticism for her game. For her shot making, for her power, she needs her good athleticism, her defense. And it's tough to do that when you're already 30 plus. And she'll be nearly 30 plus years old next time Wimbledon comes around. On's going for her first major, but it is Sabalenka going for the world #1. Can Sabalenka do it? Serve out wide to the Sabalenka forehand. Very big from Sabalenka, but just out. So sad for Ons. But I like Saba too. Same, exactly the same. Exactly the same, Alexei. I said in the last one, Jabeur, one of my favorite players. I do like Sablenka as well, but I really do like Sablenka a lot. But it's 4-3. 7-6, 4-3. Sad for Ons. Hopefully she can pick it up. Better shot making in that game. Listen, if Jabeur's gonna do something, she's gonna have to be hitting some crazy shots. I said she needs to be smiling. She needs to be hitting some crazy shots. Jabeur is like, I don't know. Jabeur reminds me of Alcaraz. Just the fact they love tennis so much. They love hitting crazy shots. They got to be having a good time out there. They hit crazy shots every match. But anyway, enough Alcaraz. It's Jabeur versus Sabalenka here. 7-6 versus 4-3. 7-6 versus 4-3. 7-6 versus 4-3. Yeah. 7-6 versus 4-3. By the way, Bopana in doubles, who's 43 years old. Rohan Bopana in doubles reached a semifinal with Matthew Ebden, who won Wimbledon last year with Max Purcell, but they're out. Bopana's out of Wimbledon. Bopana is going for his first major title. They won Indian Wells earlier this year. Bopana's like 43. Bopana's 43 years old. He's been around forever, but he's never won a major. But he lost to the first seeds in doubles. I hope Bopana gets that major. He's like 43 years old. I love Matthew Ebden's cool as well. Matthew Ebden and Purcell versus Mektic and Pavic in doubles last year was an incredible final. 7-6 in the fifth set. If y'all didn't see that, look up the highlights because I don't even care if you don't care about doubles. I care about singles 10 times more than I care about doubles, but that was one of the best matches I've ever seen. Anyway, 15 love here for Sabalenka. Enough about doubles. We're here for the singles final. 15 love, 4-3. Sabalenka trying to serve this out. She's done well on serve so far, and she's done well on serve so far. It's 15 love. It's 15 love. We got Lilia, Lexi, Max, Cedric. We got everybody in the chat. Join in, join in. We had Ghost earlier too. Ghost changed her name. I forgot to who, but it's not Gerolitis anymore. Ghost rebranding. Ghost rebranding. It's Anthony Hersher commentating, whatever the word is, for QualityShot Tennis. We're trying to get to 6,000 subscribers by the end of Wimbledon. By the end of the stream would be awesome, but let's see if we can get there. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe. QualityShot Tennis. Tennis commentary booth with Anthony Hirsch. That's my channel if you want to check it out. It's 15-all. Sablenka is now 7 points away. 7 well-played points away from world number 1. From world number 1. 15-all here. Camera is close. Camera closes in on the ball kid on the side, like a millimeter from his face for no reason. It's like got so close. Like, cameraman, can you back up? And can you back up a little bit? 15-all, forehand to the forehand of Sabalenka, backhand from Jabeur into the backhand. Sabalenka cross, backhand of Jabeur to the backhand of Sabalenka, backhand into the bottom of the net from Jabeur. You just felt like if Jabeur is going to come back in this match, you just felt like it had to be with you just felt like that was a moment. 15-all, she could have gone to 15-30. It's still only one break, but listen, Jabeur's looking a little bit tired. Jabeur's looking a little bit tired. It's hard for me to see a comeback happening here. Jabeur's looking a little bit tired, and it's 30-15 for Sabalenka, who stole and outclutched Jabeur in that first set. After Jabeur really did play the better tennis in that first set, just barely. It was a fantastic first set, but it's 30-15 here for Sabalenka. It's looking one way now. Kick serve to the backhand of Jabeur down the line. That's a good shot. We're at 30-all. Ons is not done yet. I said it earlier. I don't think Ons is done yet. Hey, what's up, Max Sen? What's up, Ashley, as well? Glad to have you in chat. I'll break back Ons. That's it. Break back Ons. Big match. Big stream. Join in. You don't want to miss the moment Sabalenka possibly becomes world number 1. Or the moment that Jabeur rips it away from her. Whatever happens, you don't want to miss it. To serve into the forehand, backhand cross, and the backhand of Jabeur. She's still running. Forehand of Sabalenka, the forehand of Jabeur down the line. Backhand Sabalenka, backhand into the backhand Sabalenka, backhand from Jabeur is a drop volley. Backhand Sabalenka is a winner down the line, and she raises her fist. Point of the match. Jabeur nearly got a break point, but I felt like that was a statement from Sabalenka. That was a statement from Sabalenka. What a big point in a big match, and you already know what it is. It was a backhand down the line from Sabalenka. Fist in the air, a backhand down the line. After a huge rally, like 15 shots in that rally, Jabeur had the advantage. Sabalenka goes from defense to offense just like that. Wow, 40-30 here. We are at 40-30 in this one. Sabalenka to serve. Kick serve into the backhand slice of Ons. Is it just wide? Sablenka going to challenge it, though. I cannot wait for automated line calls because this really, the time between points is so much due to the challenges. It's so much. It's all good, though. And that's out. It's out, though. It's out. A second serve from Sabalenka. It was close, though. It was close. It gets a bit of an ooh from the crowd. Here's a second serve for Jabeur. Coming. A second serve return for Jabeur. Let's see what Jabeur's got. You just felt like that crazy point from Sabalenka could have been the decisive one in the last one. But it's a chance for Jabeur. She hits a drop shot. Easy drop shot for Jabeur. Jabeur had a chance to hit a big winner. Jabeur's trying to stay on her toes. She's pumping her fist. She wants to make sure that she's got the legs for it. She's back to deuce. Does Ons have one more push in her? I said it many times. Ons has just as much desire to win this match as Sabalenka. Ons doesn't know with her defensive, athletic, shot-making game how many more chances she'll have at a major. If she wins this match, you have to feel like she thinks that she's got Wimbledon, like she's the favorite for the title against Vondrousova in the final, who's basically plays her game, but Jabeur does everything a little bit better. Forehand cross, forehand chip. Jabeur's still running. What a backhand. Yeah, Jabeur running. It's a backhand for Jabeur with a miracle back in this rally. Forehand cross, the forehand down line hits the tape. It's a forehand chip, a Jabeur backhand to the forehand. A Sablenka, it's a forehand down the line into the top of the net. Ons twice in this game. Sablenka, Jabeur on the ground. I just got to clap it up for Jabeur. Jabeur is giving her all out there. I just have to clap because she's hitting shots that shouldn't be possible. But Sabalenka is just too clutch. Sabalenka is showing that she can out-clutch Jabeur. It's not just the amazing points. It's not just the power. It's not this. It's not that. It's not the talent. Jabeur just falls on her back after this. Like, what more can I do? And what more can she do? It's game point for Sabalenka. After 2 points that nearly were miracle points for Jabeur. It's a forehand wide from Sabalenka, though. Sabalenka will need to show that she can clutch it up and take this. Sablenka will need to show that she can clutch it up and take this. Absolutely. Wow, wow, wow. Big moments here. It's big moments here. Sablenka serving at 4-3 and deuce. Big moments in this one. Wow, wow, wow. Deuce. Deuce here, Sablenka to serve. What happens next? Sablenka first serve into the net. Second serve coming in this one. Dead silent in the stadium, by the way. Sablenka drops her ball. She needs another one. Ball boy hands. Like the most tense moment you can possibly imagine in a tennis court. And the freaking Sablenka hits and just like waits for the ball kid to throw it back. All right. Okay, back to the tense moment. Let's go. It's a double fault for Sabalenka. Jabeur has the break point. Jabeur's got the break point. What a couple of amazing rallies. Sabalenka was out clutching Jabeur. Let's see if Jabeur's got one more in her. It was a forehand wide on the break point. Listen, tennis is written like a script sometimes, but it's not really a script. Both players write the script in real time. It doesn't have to be that amazing of a point when Jabeur does that. She'll take it with any point that she can. It's advantage here for Ons. This match is written like a script, though. This match is written like a script. It's Jabeur on the return. Second serve return coming. What a match we're watching now. What a match we're watching now. A really, speaking of scripts, this is a well-written script if Jabeur can come back here. Backhand from Sabalenka cross into the backhand of Jabeur. Can she do it here? Forehand from Jabeur cross into forehand. Oh, Sabalenka's in the net. Ons is right back in this. Before you counted Ons out, why did you count Ons out? You saw the look in her eye. You know the fight of all. Charleston Open against Benchich. She saved like 5 set points. You know the fight of Ons Jabeur. Come on, you don't want to go anywhere. We got the hype here. Live reaction, 4-game all. 4-game all. Anthony Hirsch, your commentating. QualityShot Tennis. Tennis commentary booth with Anthony Hirsch if you want to check out my YouTube. At commentary booth on Twitter. Let's see the rest of this match. 4 games apiece. Sabalenka got 5 points away from world number 1. 1 point away from a hold there. Forehand to the forehand of Jabeur. It's into the net, though. Listen, this is when Jabeur really needs to be clutch and needs to take her time. She needs to take her time here. This is a sneaky danger moment. She needs to hold here, and then she can feel like, wow, I just did that. But she needs to hold here. Sabalenka can be looking for the rebreak. And that's what top players do. A forehand into the backhand cross, and there's no way Jabeur can get that. That's what I'm saying. A rebreak in tennis, it's more common than you think. Is a rebreak. Come on, Ons. That was an awesome moment. This is an awesome match. It's a great stream so far. I'm enjoying this. Hope you guys are too. We got Max Sen, Cedric, Ashley, Siwar, MJ. MJ, always glad to have you. I want 3 sets. You know I wanted 2, Lexi. I wanted 2. Come ons. Come ons. Come ons. Love 30. Backhand to the backhand of Ons. Cross in the backhand of Sabalenka. Forehand of Jabeur. Wow. Hits the tape. Weird shot. I don't know if it would have gone in if it hadn't hit the tape. hits the sideline. She tries to wrong foot Sabalenka, which I guess is a smart shot. Barely stays in. Jabeur holding on by a thread. Sablenka is still 6 points away from world number 1 and her first Wimbledon final. You gotta love this. It's a serve down the line, and it's long from Sablenka. We're at 30 all. You know what's coming. A big point. You know what's coming, and it's a big point. Talented Tunisian, Ons Jabeur. She would be the first African player to win a major in singles. Kara Black's got it in doubles, but she'd be the first in singles. And also just Ons Jabeur. Just Ons Jabeur in her fight. We saw it already throughout this match. Ons Jabeur deserves a major as much as anybody else I've ever seen. Like, who hasn't gotten a major, you know? Like, she deserves a major. Drop volley to the forehand of Sablenka. Jabeur is there, but it goes just wide. There are like 3 points now towards the late stages of this set with Jabeur fighting where she almost hits a miracle shot, and she just misses it. Sablenka is just barely holding on by a thread. That nearly stayed in. But yeah, Cedric, Ons is fighting. Ons is fighting. We got CUR in the chat too. It's Ons. I feel like we got a Jabeur chat. We want. I feel like the chat wants Jabeur. I'm a huge Jabeur fan as well. But Sablenka here, backhand to the backhand of Sablenka, forehand squash shot from Jabeur to the forehand of Sablenka, goes out though. She doesn't get the down the line. Sablenka had a moment there. That was a moment. That was a moment where Aryna. That was a moment where Aryna could hit a down the line winner and be like, "That's why I'm world number 1." And be like, "That's why I'm world number 1." Jabeur, a huge yell, and you love to see it. Ons is not done till it's done. And you guys better believe it. It's 4-all and deuce. Backhand. Inside out. That's a great. She keeps wrong footing Sabalenka. It's a great play. Backhand cross of Sablenka, an extended grunt. But guess what? It goes out. Jabeur at advantage. Jabeur gets to advantage. Guys, hit the like button for Anthony and Faze down. Yeah, don't forget to sub. Can we get to 6K by the end of this match? Can we get to 6K by the end of this match? Is that possible? At least by the end of Wimbledon. We're trying to get to 6,000. We're trying to get to 6,000. We are trying to get to 6,000. Let's see what we can do. But QualityShot Tennis is a great place for tennis, and it's where you want to be. Advantage for Jabeur. Back in for Sablenka. She goes for it, but it's wide. It doesn't even go into the doubles alley. No fist bump from Jabeur, because guess what? Jabeur that is what John Jabeur is. She is a fighter. That's her mentality. I've been saying it the whole match. Ons Jabeur is going to fight like hell. Ons Jabeur is going to fight like hell. Jabeur looked out of it. She was like 4-2 in a game point for Sabalenka. Jabeur looked out of it. She looked out of it, but we're back in it now. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying it. She's back in it now. Argons, let's go Ons. Ons fights like hell. Go Hans, MJ, Ashley, let's go. I feel like this is the best stream. I feel like this is the best stream that I've done. This feels good. I hope you guys are enjoying it too. This is a fun vibe. Let's go Ons. That's it, Sasson. Let's go. It's a big match. I like the big matches. Listen, what else do you live for? I'm asking you. You watching, what else do you live for? You live for a big match? Of course you do. You live for great shots? Of course you do. You live for big stakes? Of course you do. You live for a player trying to get to world number 1? Of course you do. You live for a player trying to get to win their first major? Of course you do. Listen, this is the match you want to be watching. We have fun. Anyway. Anyway, this is big stakes, and it's a big match, and it's what we love. Lexi, LOL. Yeah. Lexi, I'm glad that you're back off time. You're out of the timeout now. Anthony is the real star of this stream. I appreciate it. I'm having a blast. Forehand from Sabalenka. Backhand on the defense, way up high to the smash of Aryna. It goes wide though. It goes wide. Listen, this could go down as like one of like the better matches. I'm not talking about of this year. Like, it's got that potential. The first set, Jabeur fighting back. This is playing out more like a final. I'm not just talking about of this year. But Jabeur, it's got to go 3 sets, and Jabeur's got to bring it. But I said it. That came to my head, and I said it. This is definitely playing out as one of the matches of the year. One of the most memorable, no doubt about it. Big backhand down the line from Mon. She's 3 points away from stealing the set. Sabalenka stole the first set in a comeback. Jabeur trying to do the same thing in the second set. Jabeur trying to do the same thing in this second set. We're at 15 all. We are at 15 all, and you better believe it. We're at 15-all, and you better believe it. 15-all here. Jabeur on the return. Second semifinal of the day. But this is the big one. First serve. Sabalenka's first serve percentage has really gone down in this set. She's had a lot of success when she's gone down the line. She's hitting a lot of them out wide. If you show them the stat that she's like 100% when she goes down the line, the deuce, I feel like she'd do that more often. Again, out wide, good cross-court forehand, but good forehand down the line. That's why she does it. A good forehand setup. Because if you hit down the line, then you can get it back to your backhand. If you hit it out wide, there's a better chance you get to your forehand. And Sabalenka prefers her forehand, the big forehand, to her backhand. But it's 30-15 for Sablenka here. 30-15 for Sablenka here. Wow, we're going, no matter what happens, we got late stages, first set, second set. This is one of the matches of the year, maybe. Might be one of the matches of the year. I want to see 3 sets, though. Sablenka slips up, we're at 30-all. Sablenka slips up, we're at 30-all. We could be going 3 sets, 2 points away. Jabeur's 1 point away from a set point. Sablenka slips up. Wow. Jabeur at 30-all. Second seed taking on the 6th seed in this one. Sablenka trying to get to world number 1. Backhand return from Jabeur. Backhand is wide from Sabalenka. Jabeur with a chance for the second set. Steals it out of the hands of Sablenka. This is a topsy-turvy. What are we watching right now? If Jabeur wins this point, this is already one of the matches of the year. Without doubt. Top 5. If Jabeur wins, I don't care if it's a golden set in the third set. Top 5. This is a great match. Maybe hyperbolizing, but I'm excited. This is a good match. And it really might be one of the matches of the year. Let's see what happens. We need 3 sets, though. We need 3 sets. We need 3 sets. 30-40 for Ons in this one. 30-40 for Ons. Kick serve into the backhand of Onsu. It's the winner down the line. On says, let me hear it. What is going on? What's going on? We're going 3 sets. One player playing for their first major potentially in that final against Vondrousova. She'll feel she has a good chance at almost 29 years old. The other player, Sablenka, going for world number 1. It's a 1-set shootout. Quality shot tennis is where you want to be. And we bring the hype. It is the talented Tunisian taking on the Belarusian Aryna Sabalenka. Sabalenka had the lead in that first set. She had game points for like 5-2, 5-1. She was outclassing Jabeur. Jabeur had like 2 or 3 points where she was running all over the court for amazing shots. Just barely couldn't pull them out, but it was Jabeur who still stood strong and stood too tough. Ooh. We're getting a third set, and you better believe we're getting a third set. Lexi, imagine being timed out for being cute. Thanks a lot, Faison. That's it, Lexi. Well done, Ons. Well done, Ons. Well done, Ons. Yes, damn right. We're getting a third set. Why? This was always going to be 3 sets. Are you kidding me? We showed up for 3 sets, and we showed up for 3 sets. Anthony Hirsch here on commentary. We'll be here for the third set. If you want to follow my YouTube tennis commentary booth with Anthony Hirsch, that's where I'm at for my own channel. Tennis commentary booth with Anthony Hirsch. Tennis commentary booth at commentary booth on Twitter. Tennis commentary booth on Instagram. Tennis commentary booth with Anthony Hirsch at commentary booth on Twitter. That's my YouTube if you want to follow. We'll be here for the third set. Like and sub. Let's try to get to 6K. Screw it. Let's try to get to 6K by the end of the stream. I want to try to get to 6K by the end of the stream. Let's have the 6K stream. That would be fun. That would be fun if we could have the 6K stream. Let's go for it. If you're new, don't forget to sub as well. Don't forget to drop a like if you're having a good time as well. Let's see the likes go up. I want to see the likes up. I want to see at least 40 likes on the vid. I want to see at least 40 likes on the vid. Drop a like, sub if you're enjoying it. I want to see 40 likes. Give me 40 likes. Give them to me. And yeah, hope you're enjoying it more than anything. Give me the likes. Well, go on. That's it. Flames. Ons has been playing awesome. I played for a 3-setter match. We prayed for times like this. We prayed for moments like this. Let's go. We got everything going on. Got everything going on. We have Ashley, we got Lexi, we got Cedric, we got MJ, Saucin, C1, we got Max N. Who else we got? Who else we got? We have Faison lurking around. We have Fabian. We got Jack Trade in the house. We had Ghost here earlier. That's awesome. Everything going well now. Third set for one of the matches of the year. Probably the match of the tournament. And we've seen some absolute epics in this tournament. But with the stakes in this third set, you just have to feel like this is the match. And I had a good feeling about it going in. Jabeur pulled it out. She had a 4-2 lead in that tiebreaker in the first set as well. By the way, Sablenka won 10 straight points at one point going into that third set. Sablenka won 10 straight points. But yeah, come back. We'll have it for this third set. Come back. Quality shot. And don't forget to subscribe as well. Quality Shot Times is where you want to be. Listen, we got it for you. First point in the set, Jabeur serving. Big forehand to the forehand of Ons. Backhand from Sabalenka to the backhand of Ons into the net, though. Let's hope Jabeur has something for this third set. There's a bit of a time between the second and third set. Not a long time. But let's hope Jabeur is healthy. She can move. She does well. Let's hope Jabeur can make this an epic third set as well. She looked tired at parts of that second set. Amazing for her to even pull out that second set. But listen, for me, regardless of what happens, this is already one of the matches of the year. Just because of the quality of those first two sets. Backhand is wide from Sablenka. Sablenka is still making a few too many errors. I don't know if it's nerves. Listen, RG semifinals, Muhova beat her from 5-2, 40-30 up. That was amazing. Sablenka, she couldn't pull it out. Muhova had a great comeback. Sablenka imploded a little bit. A lot of it was errors from Sablenka. Sablenka's nerves and the mental baggage. Listen, the mental baggage. We were talking about it earlier. Aryna Sabalenka had set points on, had a match point on Muhova at the RG semis. She had a lead on Jabeur, huge lead to go up 5-1, 5-2. Game points to go up 5-2, I believe. Up a break, and Jabeur came back. There could be mental baggage here for Sabalenka. 40-15 here for Ons. 40-15 here for Ons. Let's go Ons. Let's go Ons. Y'all want to be here, whoever wins this set, because we're going to go crazy for whatever happens. 1-0 for Jabeur. This is genuine live reaction, and this is a fun time. So, well, go Ons. Yep, that's it, Ashley. Let's go Vinu. I'll answer your questions in chat too. I always say the chats make the streams. We got a lot of the OG, the GOATs, in the chat, so it's awesome. Ons equals world domination. That's it, Cedric. Ons for world number one. Ons said no. I'm still here. I'm trying to get first base. They're showing when Ons fell on her back, by the way. There's a point. It was the second amazing point that Ons played running around the court. They're showing another one, by the way. But Ons was running everywhere. She was playing amazing courts. At one point, she literally just fell straight back on her back. She was like, what more can I do? But I said, I've never seen a mentality like Jabeur's. The look that she had in her eye throughout that second set, it's one that can kill. It's one that will give you chills. Ons with the forehand into the net. But it's Sabalenka. Sablenka is going to feel sad. She's going to want to regroup. She's going to want to make Jabeur run, actually, I think. And but she's going to want to play aggressive too and play her game. I don't know. Sablenka is just going to be hoping that Jabeur lowers her level a little bit, to be honest. And just play her game. Play controlled aggression all over the court. Backhand cross. She's doing it here. Backhand drop shot into the net, though. 30 love. Low percentage. 30 love. It's okay, though. 30 love. If Jabeur gets to the final and defends her Wimbledon final, or if Sabalenka gets to world number one, you want to be here for that. So, early stages of this third set. We got a giant stream here for a giant match. Forehand out wide. Forehand from Jabeur into the backhand of Sabalenka. Backhand from Jabeur. She hits over it somehow. Looked like she was going to have to hit a slice or a one-hander. She hits over it with a two-hander. But in the net, 40 love. Jabeur's got the skills. It's 40 love. Huge match. Huge third set. Major semifinal. Jabeur Sabalenka. Sabalenka here serving up 40 love. Sabalenka here serving up 40 love. Sablenka with the serve. Out wide to the backhand of Jabeur, but it's the second serve coming here for Sablenka. Second serve coming here for Sabalenka, or first serve coming. That was a let. It was a let. Hit the net on the way through. Another serve coming for Sabalenka. Both players having relatively easy service games to start off. One game apiece in this one. Ooh, it's a big third set, big match. Big match. Big, crazy shot making from Jabeur and just outrageous power from Sabalenka. Outrageous power from Sabalenka. Ons needs short points. Yep, that's it. Ons needs short points. I agree. I agree, Cedric. Ons doesn't want to be running. By the way, new balls. One game all. Hope you guys are having a good time. Y'all want to be here for that last point. Y'all want to be here throughout this third set as well. Stick around. Another huge close-up on the ball kid. I don't know if that ball kid is like the son of the tournament director or something, but it's like they keep closing in on that ball kid. Like what who is he? Like, is he behind all this? Like, you know what I mean? See the tournament director? Like, who is he? Like, it's 15 love for Jabeur. 15 love for Ons here. We make jokes too. I don't know what that was. It's a backhand for Sablenka into the net. It's 30 love for Ons. 30 love for Ons. Ons has served well all match, and that's been a key for her. I said it before. Ons in her last match against Sablenka, they've played twice before. Sablenka is 3-1 against Ons Jabeur. And they played at Wimbledon 2 years before. By the way, 40 love for Jabeur here. Very easy service games to start off. You like to see it streamlining. Listen, we want to see quick games here because if we're going to see the epic, absolute, like all-time epic we want to see, or at least a match of the year we want to see, then we got to have Jabeur be healthy. So return out. It's 2-1. 2-1 for Jabeur. We want to see Jabeur at her least tired, being able to run all over the court. Short games at the start is going to be able to do that. We're at 2-1. High-level match, though. Sablenka making a few too many errors. Jabeur looked tired for most of that second set, but listen, it's been high-level through and through. It's been high-level through and through, and it's really playing out like more like a final. Jabeur trying to get that first major, looking as motivated as anybody, and it's Aryna who's trying to get to world number one. So Aryna trying to get to world number one. But yeah, Sabalenka's 3-1 versus Ons Jabeur. I was saying it earlier as well. 3-1 against Ons Jabeur. Jabeur won their first match, but it was in 2020. It was on the clay at the French Open. And Jabeur has won their 3 since. One of those was 2 years ago in the quarterfinals of Wimbledon. And in that match, Jabeur didn't make enough first serves in, and she only won 29% of second serve points. That was the key stat in that match. She's done much better so far. And in fact, we like to look under the covers. We don't just like to watch with like nothing. So I'll just quickly go over the stats here, just of the serve stats, to show you second serve points won. Well, it's actually not great. It's actually not much better, but 44% is better than 29. But 88% first serve points won is great. 61% first serve percentage. That's better than she had back then. She only had like 53 or something. So she's doing better. And winners to errors. Where are we at? Match stats. Okay, no, here we go. First, second serve points won 61% for on, 76% on first serve. I was looking at set one. And then, Then over here, 21 winners for Ons, 12 unforced errors, 28 winners, 34 unforced errors for Sablenka. So Jabeur has been the better player. She really has. She was the better player in that first set as well. She just couldn't pull it out. But anyway, 2-1 for Jabeur here. Jabeur has been the better player so far. We're at 2-1 for the talented Tunisian here. You want to be here for this third set. 15 love for Sabalenka. Second serve coming. 15 love for Sabalenka. Second serve coming. Amazing also Jabeur can do like this under a closed roof, which you feel like would so help Sabalenka. Sabalenka forehand into the net. Another error. Sabalenka making a lot of errors, and you just have to feel that might be nerves. That might be nerves of Jabeur playing really well coming back, and also of the semifinal occasion. We were talking about Namakova RG semifinal where she had a lead and blew it. This would be 2 in a row, which would be devastating for Sabalenka. Who would you say the crowd is for? I think for Jabeur, I would say for Ons, but only slightly. I don't think it's completely one side, but I would think slightly for Ons. I think it's slightly for Ons for sure. Crowds love Ons everywhere. At least no rain. Yeah, the roof is closed, MJ. The roof is closed. But yeah, I mean, it's good no rain, but it's good that they could close the roof. It's 30-15 here for Sabalenka. What a match we're seeing here. This is easily one of the matches of the year. Top 5. And it could climb up to number 1 too. Easily. 30-15. Amazing first couple of sets. And we're so far just streamlining on serve. Let's see what Jabeur's got in her. Let's see what Jabeur has in her. Sabalenka backhand for Jabeur is a great shot. Squash shot from Sabalenka goes long. 30-all for Jabeur to break this open. Listen, if you don't think grass court tennis is good for tennis, just turn on the TV. Turn on the TV if you don't like grass court tennis, because we're watching the match of the year. Turn on the TV if you don't think we need grass court tennis. Grass court is a difficult surface to play on. It's difficult to master. Maybe we need a longer grass season so that more players can have experience. But if you don't think we need grass court, then you haven't seen epics like this one. Like Federer and Nadal in 2008, like so many other matches. We need grass court tennis. It's 30-all here. 4, Sabalenka on her serve. 30-all here, Sabalenka at 1-2. This is the OG surface. This is where it all started. Jabeur with a forehand into the net, though. It's 40-30 for Sablenka. We need grass court tennis. 40-30 for Sablenka here to get to 2-all. Right, to get to 2-all. Sablenka is being clutch as well. It's not just Jabeur who's being clutch. It is not just Jabeur who's being clutch. It is Sablenka as well. What a match we're seeing here. What a match we're seeing here. And yeah, it was a forehand wide that gave Sabalenka that game. Jabeur just pushed the forehand. It was wide. 2 games all here in this third set. Let me know, guys, who's pulling out this third set. What's the score going to be? If you're watching the stream, feel free, shout out in chat. Who do you think is who do you think's win this match, and how many, and what's going to be the score? Ons, that's it. That's it. Ons is doing well. Great to see this from Ons. A great shot maker, a great competitor. Love this from Ons. Sabalenka still fighting as well. It's a slice to the slice of Jabeur down the line. Sabalenka just hits it in the crowd. Where else can you hit it? Because you're not going to outclass on Jabeur. Jabeur's got the skill, she's got the hands, and she's got the cat and mouse. Sabalenka's got to do it with power if she does want that world number 1. Listen, what would you, if Aryna Sabalenka, she's a good world number 1. That's fine. If she gets to Wimbledon final, that's a fine. That's fine. That's cool. She's a deserved world number 1, no doubt about it. But how good is this for Aryna Sabalenka to earn her world number 1 with a match like this? Absolute epic. Absolute epic is this one. It really is. 30 love. 30 love. Forehand into the net. We're at 40 love for Jabeur. We're at 40 love for Ons. 40 love for Ons. Ons looked tired. She looked out of it. She hit a few miracle shots. She was on her back in that second set. But guess who's back? And guess who's back? You don't count Ons Jabeur out. Never. The other event that she played really well this year, the only title that Jabeur has won this year in Charleston, she saved 5 or 6 set points against Bencic with amazing shot making as well. Very similar here. Jabeur just always fights. And she always fights. We're at 40-15 for Jabeur. 40-15 for Jabeur. We got a big match over here. 40-15 for Jabeur at 2 games apiece. 2 games apiece. This is the stream where you want to be. We have fun over here. 40-15 for Ons. Serve into the net. Second serve coming here. It's a second serve coming. Second serve, kick serve into the backhand of Sabalenka. Backhand from Jabeur into the forehand of Sabalenka. Forehand goes past Jabeur. Sabalenka goes to 40-30. Sabalenka was very clutch in that first set. She wasn't clutch in the second, but she's still going to be fighting. Listen, both players want this like hell. And that's what makes this the potential of this match so good. The first 2 sets were fantastic anyway, but with that added element of how much both players want this. A serve from Jabeur, and Sabalenka completely mishits it. It barely goes anywhere. 3-2. 3-2. Giant stakes in this one. Anthony Hersher commentating for QualityShot Tennis. Don't go anywhere. We got it 3-2 for Jabeur in this third set. And listen, Jabeur was doing better in that first set. She had 13 winners to 5 unforced errors in that first set. And Sabalenka had 17 winners to 21 errors. Jabeur was the better player in that first set. Sabalenka just outclutched her. when that looked like that was going to be impossible. Sabalenka took the reins, took that first set. Then Jabeur played some amazing points, but she just couldn't get through Sabalenka. Sabalenka was a game point away from 5-2, up a break in that second set. And Jabeur said, you know what? No. You know what? No. I'm the talented Tunisian, which is the nickname I've given her in the stream for some reason. I'm the talented Tunisian, and I'm here for my first major title. I said it throughout that first set. She looks as determined as I've ever seen a player on a tennis court. The look in her eye is scary. If you think Sabalenka wants this, who's 4 games away, by the way, from world number 1. If you think Sabalenka wants this, Jabeur wants this too. Listen, she's almost 29 years old. She plays a defensive athletic game. Both players want this. This could be, I'm just going to say, this could be one of the better matches we've ever seen in women's tennis. One of the better ones. I'm not saying it's the best. I know I'm hyperbolizing, but I'm just saying. With the stakes of the match, the first 2 sets, this could be one of the better ones. I'm not saying it's the best, but I'm going all time. This is already probably one of the best matches I've seen this year. Up there with the Australian Open final, the Madrid final. Aryna Svitolina at Wimbledon was fun too. There's Sabalenka Rybakina in Indian Wells, Rybakina versus Kvitova in Miami. Either way, even if you don't think it's that, it probably isn't. I'm probably hyperbolizing. I'm excited, but it's still a good one. It's definitely a good one. Okay, it's a good one. Jabeur is winning Jabeur winning is good for the African Muslim community. Yeah. No, Jabeur winning is huge for a lot of reasons. She'd be the first African player ever to win a Grand Slam. But yeah, it'd be great for sure. First African, and just on Jabeur winning a major would be amazing to see, but that's a big deal as well. Love 30 for Ons Jabeur. This is the moment. Jabeur with an incredible comeback. It could be the second semifinal in a row where Sablenka launches a lead in the semifinal where it looks so close. Is Sabalenka gonna get to that world number 1? She had a chance at this Roland Garros. She has a chance at Wimbledon now against Ons Jabeur. But what a match we're seeing now, and what a fight from Jabeur. Jabeur slice to the backhand of Sablenka, hits over across the backhand of Jabeur, but she hits a long grab 15-30. Sablenka fighting. She's still in this game, and she still is in this game. Don't forget to sub too. We're trying to get to 6,000 by the end of the stream. We're trying to get to 6K by the end of the stream. Don't forget to sub as well. How cool would that be? How cool would that be? If you're new, don't forget to subscribe as well. And drop a like on the video as well. Drop a like as well. At least 6K by the end of Wimbledon. But how cool would it be if we could get at this stream? Forehand from Jabeur into the forehand of Sabalenka, who hits a winner down the line. 30-all. Dare I say this might already go down as the match of the year. It's at least top 3, top 5. It's up there. It's getting up there. This is a hell of a match, and let's just enjoy it. Forget match of the year. Forget this. Forget that. Well, you can think about it if you want, but it's a good one. 30-all here. Sabalenka to serve. Sabalenka to serve. 30-all. Serve out wide to the Jabeur forehand. Forehand for Sablenka, who is it behind Jabeur. 40-30 for Sablenka. It is 40-30 for Sablenka. We got almost 200 people on the stream. Love to see it. Over 150. Glad to see it. We're 40-30. This is where you want to be. Anthony here commentating QualityShot tennis. We're at 40-30, 2-3 and 40-30 for Aryna Sabalenka. Let's see what happens next. Serve into the forehand chip of Jabeur. That just barely crosses the net. It's a backhand from Jabeur to the forehand. Sablenka cross to the forehand. Jabeur forehand. Goes long for Sablenka, but Jabeur's still in this game, and she's 2 points away. You don't count out the talented Tunisian player, and she's 2 points away. And she's 2 points away. Almost 6K subscribers. Congrats, Faison, Anthony, and everyone. Yeah, thank you. And congrats to Faison. Faison's the dude. He started all of this. I'm only a few months in with this channel. I hope to be here a lot more time, though. Love QualityShot. Let's get to 6K. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe as well. QualityShot tennis is where you want to be. We got the tennis for you. And this is my live reaction to the match. It's me watching the match. Deuce. We're at deuce. Sablenka to serve. Serve out wide to the forehand of Jabeur. Backhand into the top of the net. Jabeur earns a break point. Who thought we'd be here 30 minutes ago, 45 minutes ago, when Jabeur was flat on her back? After a second amazing point that she played, but she just barely couldn't pull it out. Against Sabalenka, who's still so tough, so solid. But guess what? Jabeur never gives up. She's at break point. She's at break point. And Jabeur is looking at that first major right in the eye. And she's trying to steal the hopes away from Aryna Sabalenka. She's at advantage. Serve out wide, goes wide. It's a second serve for Sablenka. A second serve coming for Aryna Sabalenka. Down the line, chip return of Jabeur backhand for Sablenka to the backhand on the stretch from Ons. Way deep in the court, backhand from Ons into the backhand. Oh, Sablenka cross court. Ons still gets to it. It's a drop shot. Sablenka puts it away inside out, though. What a match we're watching now. It's deuce. Sablenka doesn't want to give this many chances to Jabeur on her serve. She served well in this match. She could still serve better, but listen, Jabeur is fighting like hell. She fought like hell in that point. This is a long game. This is a long game, and Jabeur will want to break here. Hopefully, she has the legs for this game, for the rest of this game. Because listen, if Jabeur doesn't pull out this game, then Sablenka will be looking straight out of break in the next one. You know what I mean? Like, Jabeur's gonna want to pull this out. 3-2 and deuce. Serve out wide. Jabeur gets it, though. Backhand from Joe. Sablenka goes wide. Sablenka had it, and she missed it. Jabeur fist bumps. It's advantage to Ons Jabeur. It's advantage to Ons Jabeur. We got 175 people on the stream. Let's keep it going. Let's get more. Let's get more. This is where you want to be. Anthony here, Quality Shot Tennis. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new as well. Anthony Hirsch here commentating at Commentary Booth on Twitter. Tennis Commentary Booth with Anthony Hirsch. That's my channel if you want to check me out. Tennis Commentary Booth with Anthony Hirsch. Don't forget to like and sub as well. But Sabalenka, it's a Jabeur with a second break point. This is what matters. It's focus on the match. Serve out down the line. Forehand from Jabeur. Forehand from Sabalenka. Too much pace on it. And Sabalenka just willing herself because she's like, what am I up against? She's like, it's not a human on the other side. I'm up against somebody who's just not going to quit. It's deuce. Sablenka trying to get to world number 1. We got 200 people in the chat. Let's keep it going. Deuce here. Deuce here for Sablenka, and let's keep it going. Deuce here for Sablenka at 2-3. Big, big match here. We're at deuce. We're at deuce here in 2-3. Serve into the backhand of Jabeur. Forehand for Sablenka. Into the backhand of Jabeur. Into the top of the net. Sablenka serving out advantage. By the way, come Saturday, I'm going to be commentating for the women's final as well. Winner of this one takes on Vondrousova. Quality Shot Tennis. So make sure to subscribe and put the notifications up because you'll want to be here for that too. It's advantage to Aryna Sabalenka. It's advantage to Aryna Sabalenka in this one. Advantage to Aryna Sabalenka at 2-3. First serve misses the box. Second serve coming here for Sabalenka. Second serve coming for Sabalenka. Y'all want to be here during the big moment when either Sabalenka reaches world number 1 or Jabeur steals it away and has a great chance for a first major with an amazing comeback. Whichever one happens, y'all want to be here for that. So let's see what happens here. Advantage for Sabalenka. Back and cross into the backhand of Ons. Forehand for Sabalenka's log again. Jabeur is staying in this game. You just have to feel like Ons really wants this game. You have to feel like Ons really wants this game. There's no doubt about it. We got over 200 people on the stream. Thank you guys for joining in. Thank you guys for joining in. So proud of Ons. She's such a fighter. That's it, Ashley. Go on. So we got Cedric. We got Max. Then we got Ashley. We got Cedric. And we got 195 other people in the chat. And that's what I love to see. Let's raise it up. We got deuce here. Sabalenka serving at deuce. Let's see what Sablenka has in her. Listen, Sablenka was like at 100% win percentage when she was serving down the line on the deuce side. She should try that. She's serving all these out wide, and she's losing a lot of these points. She is hitting a lot of errors too. That's another shot she had, and it's got to be nerves. It's got to be nerves, and you can't really blame her. She had 5-2, 40-30 in the semifinals against Muhova. She's got to feel like if she wins this match, she has a great chance for the Wimbledon title. She number 1 at stake. Listen, Sabalenka, there's a lot going through her mind, and that's dangerous for a tennis player to have a lot going through your mind. We're at advantage. It's only you out there in tennis. Serve out wide, forehand from Sablenka, the forehand of Jabeur, forehand from Aryna to the backhand slice of Ons, backhand slice from Aryna to the forehand of Ons. Backhand slice from Aryna. That's a good one cross court. Backhand from Aryna is long. Jabeur says no, and Jabeur says no. We're at 4-2, and Jabeur climbs back from 4-2 down in that first set. Jabeur was 4-2 down and 40-30 down. It was game points for Sabalenka to be one game away from world number one in that second set. Jabeur, with all the effort, the commitment at almost 29 years old, has all the passion, the drive to steal this away from Sabalenka. Because guess what? She wins this. She feels like she has a good chance for her first Wimbledon title. She has a good chance for her first major and her first Wimbledon title. This is a big moment now. Forehand down the line from Ons. Can Sabalenka come back? Listen, if Sabalenka comes back now, then I don't remember a better match for a player clinching number one for the first time. I can't think of one. And it would also be just a sensational match. This is already probably my favorite match I've watched this year. Helps that I'm commentating. I'm enjoying it. Anthony Hirsch here for QualityShot Tennis. I'm glad to bring it for you. I'm a huge tennis fan, and this is a match like you dream about. What a comeback from Ons. OMG, this is so good. It's so good, right, Cedric? Like, it's just topsy-turvy. It's fun. Awesome match, Cedric. It's so good. Siwar in the chat. On's the best. Abu, I feel like we got a Jabeur chat. Abu, Cedric, yes. Ashley, wow, let's go Ons. Ons with the shot. I'm a huge Jabeur fan. Ons with the 30 love. I like Sabalenka a lot as well, actually, but Jabeur. And it's another backhand, and Sabalenka here. Another backhand into the net. Wow, what a... Wow, Jabeur could get to match point and steal world number one away from Sabalenka, but has a great chance for a Wimbledon title. I'll let you know how good of a chance that is. She's at 40 love. Ooh, she almost hits a service winner like Sabalenka would do, but it's a let. So we get another serve here. This is why you love grass court tennis. Never say that we need to, like, that's why we need grass court tennis. Jabeur challenging a ball right on the baseline. Jabeur looks confident. Oh, okay, Jabeur actually not looking confident. Jabeur smiling. This is probably in, but this is probably in. The ball is splat on the line. Only touching half a millimeter of both other sides. It's a millimeter in that shot. We're at 40 though. 4-2, 40-15. Ons with the fight of a lifetime. If Ons is gonna listen, I got stuff to say during the changeover. Don't go anywhere. Ons close to being one game away from stealing this match. I got stuff to say. Ons amazing here. Serve down the box into the backhand of Ons. Backhand from Sabalenka to the backhand of Jabeur. Down the line with the winner. Jabeur to 5-2. And it is Jabeur to 5-2. And I got stuff to say. And what I got to say is Jabeur is a hell of a talent. And listen, what are her chances in the final? I commentated that final. QualityShot Tennis. I commentated right here. I commentated that final of Vondrousova. I know Vondrousova played crazy, but listen, Vondrousova hits a lot of drop shots. He's super crafty. Jabeur is like Vondrousova, but she just does everything a little bit better, I feel like, than Vondrousova. And it's dangerous to play against a player who plays like you, but just does a little bit better in everything. Jabeur will really like her chances in the final. That's why she came on court with that look in her eye, that drive. And Jabeur wants this match because she wants that first major. Listen, she would go down for me as the most talented and maybe the best player to never get a major. There's others to name. Dinara Safina, Jelena Jankovic, Agnieszka Radwanska, Mary Jo Fernandez. There are other players that haven't gotten a major that are so good. But Jabeur, with how good she plays at her peak, her incredible all-time good mentality, to fight as well as she does, her shot making, her talent. Listen, Jabeur deserves a major, and with her defensive athletic game, you just have to feel like she deserves this. You just feel like she deserves this. And the route to the final was Andreescu. She lost the first set. She was down in the second and the third set. Then she destroyed Petra Kvitova, which was sad to see Kvitova not at her best, but she dismantled Kvitova. And then she beat Jelena Rybakina after having set points in the first set and losing that set, but then still winning in 3 sets. And now she's playing against Sabalenka, who's playing for world number 1. The world number 2, and she's almost clinching this, guys. Don't go anywhere. She's at love 15. This is a big match for Jabeur. If Jabeur wins this match, as long as she's got legs for the final, you got to feel like this is Jabeur's first major. Lot 15. A great chance for a first major. 15 all here. Sabalenka is still going to be fighting, though. If Sabalenka comes back and wins this, not only is this one of the better matches we've ever seen at Wimbledon on the women's side or the men's side, just one of the better matches we've ever seen, for sure. But it's also just I've never seen a better match for a world number one for a player to clinch world number one on the men's side or the women's side. So Jabeur with a big chance here. Jabeur with a big chance in this game here at 15 all. Jabeur with the backhand. Inside out is a winner. We're at 15-30. Super Ashley, Lexi, this is a fun stream, huh? We got a big fun stream here. We got a big fun stream. Cedric, wow, that's it. Ashley, it's a winner. Ashley, this is a good one. We got all the OGs in chat. Andre's just one of those gals who you always want to do well no matter what. So proud of her. Absolutely. Nobody, there's not a single person who doesn't like Ons Jabeur. She's at 15-30. Serve out wide, backhand from Jabeur to the forehand of Sabalenka. That might be a winner. Oh, Jabeur nearly gets it with a squash shot, but we're at 30 all. The best chance for Sabalenka, I feel like, is if Jabeur gets a little bit tired. She's played a lot of tennis this Wimbledon. If Jabeur wins a major, it's damn right it's at Wimbledon, and it's damn right she does it with the run that she's had. All the respect on Jabeur's name. She's 2 points away from the match here. Serve out wide. Jabeur forehand. Right on the baseline. Jabeur gets to a match point. Guys, who thought we'd be here? When Jabeur was splat on her back after playing 2 amazing points, but Sablenka was just too clutch. In the middle of that second set, Jabeur was losing points in that second set. Sablenka was a game point away from 5-2 to get 1 game away from world number 1. Guess who's 1 point away from a major final against Vendrosova? Crazy stuff. 40-30 for Ons Jabeur. We got over 250 people on the stream. Let's see what happens next. Ons Jabeur on the return. The look in her eye, it says everything from Ons Jabeur. It's an ace out wide, though. It isn't over till it's over. Listen, with an epic like this, it's just not over till it's over, is it? But don't forget to drop a like on the video. Drop a like the video. Sub to the channel as well. Quality Shot Tennis. Anthony Hirsch here on commentary. Tennis commentary booth with Anthony Hirsch is my channel. We're here for the rest of this one. Deuce here. Sabalenka to serve. It's long. Jabeur trying to finish this off and reach a major final. And you just have to feel this would be a great opportunity for a first major. And what a run that she's had. We're at deuce. Sabalenka serve out wide. It's a double fault for Sabalenka. Listen, double faults haunting Sabalenka yet again. And this isn't the first time we've seen it. Did Saba win a slam already? Yes, it's the Australian Open earlier this year, Lexi. Yep. Ons wins. Yeah, let's see. It's another match point for Jabeur. Jabeur will want to put this one away right here, right now. Jabeur deserves this. All-time good mentality, always fighting, and just the talent levels are amazing from Jabeur. She's at advantage. Slice from Jabeur, but it might be going long, just behind the baseline, an inch long. Jabeur's frustrating. Listen, there's something funny about epics like this that might just be all-time epics. There's something funny about them. And about a comeback like this, about a match like this that's been quality throughout. There's something funny about them. It has that funny feeling about them that there might just be one more twist in the plot. There seems always to be. And it's a backhand in the net from Jabeur. Sabalenka at advantage. There's something funny about them. And it's advantage for Ons Jabeur. Thanks, Max and Anthony. Yeah, no problem. You're good, Lexi. Lexi, what a match we're having. It's advantage for Sabalenka. And everybody in chat, we got over 300 people watching. That's what I like to see. Let's go 400. Let's get it up. It's a serve wide, though. Advantage to Sabalenka. It's a fun stream, though. So real live reaction to the match. And I'm enjoying watching it with you. 2-5 here. Sabalenka at advantage. What a match. Kick serve to the backhand of Ons, backhand of Sabalenka, down the line, hits a winner. Guess who's not done yet? Aryna Sabalenka says, y'all want to see an all-time epic? Y'all seen an all-time epic. Match of the year for me. 5-3, Jabeur serving for it. She's one game away. An incredible comeback. This is my match of the year. Over 300 watching, says Lexi. Come on, guys, give Anthony in this match a like. Come on, guys, give a like. What? Give a like. This is a match unlike any other. What a comeback. What a war. Huge match for both players. Huge match for women's tennis. Huge match for tennis. Huge match, and it's a huge match that shows mentality is so much in tennis. Tennis is a physical mind game. It's a mind game. It's a chess game played at 90 miles per hour. Robin Williams. 15 love. And it takes guts. It takes smarts. Both players are showing it now. Jabeur had to fight like hell. And she wants that first major. She wants that first major. Who's winning? I don't know, Mohammed. You tell me. But Jabeur looks like she wants this more than anything else. More than any other player I've seen. And the player on the other side of the court is fighting for world number one. But she looks like she wants this more than any other player I've ever seen on a tennis court. Jabeur with a backhand. It's a backhand long from Sabalenka. And her opponent is going for world number one. Wow, 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 guys. Wow, wow, wow. We still got over 300 in the stream. 30 love for Ons. Hope you guys aren't enjoying it, though. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Jabeur here, serving up 30 love. First service wide. And don't forget to drop a like. I want to see the likes up, too. Let's get the likes up. And please subscribe. We're trying to get to 6,000. We're trying to get to 6,000 subs. How cool would it be for a match like this? Forehand to the backhand of Jabeur for a pass. And Sablenka can get there. It's 40 love for Jabeur. And it's a match that just defies words. I want to give so many hyperboles. I want to say it's one of the best matches that we've seen. I want to say it's the match of the year. It's definitely amazing. And it's Ons Jabeur with an incredible comeback. Fights like always. She's at 40 love. Forehand from Sabalenka, forehand from Jabeur. Back as Sabalenka just crosses the net. Slice from Jabeur into the forehand. Sabalenka crosses the net. Can you believe? I said it. I said it, right, guys? I told you, all-time epics, there's always one more thing. I think there was a smile from Jabeur. She goes, but she was not smiling on the inside. Anthony Hirsch here commentating, QualityShot Tennis. Anthony here for QualityShot. I'm at Commentary Booth on Twitter. Commentary Booth on Twitter. If you want to follow me, like and sub to the channel. It's 40-15 here for Jabeur. Serve out wide. Sabalenka with a forehand. Sabalenka with a forehand to the forehand of Ons. Backhand from Sabalenka to the backhand of Ons. Cross court, but she misses it. It's 40-30. Please, Ons. Like, just if Ons doesn't win this, then I just don't know how she could possibly recover. 40-30. What an epic. What a contest. Is it going to be right here, right now? Is it going to be right here, right now for Jabeur? And one of the best comebacks that we've seen. It's an ace! Ons Jabeur steals world number one. And she says, bring me on that first major. That's Ons Jabeur. And it's not just Ons Jabeur. That was one of the best matches we've seen in years at Wimbledon. That was probably my favorite match of the year so far. What an epic. Jabeur fights back in that first. Jabeur has the lead in that first set. Sabalenka fights back. And Jabeur fights back in the second set. Fist in the air. She plays Vondrousova, who's always also crazy with the drop shots in the next round. And guess what? That's the talent. That's the mentality. It's not just talent in tennis. It's also mentality. And Jabeur has both. Thank you guys for watching. This was QualityShot Tennis. Don't forget to sub. Can we get to 6K? 6K by the end of Wimbledon. Join in Saturday as well. I'll be doing Vondrousova versus Jabeur in the women's final. Sabalenka walks off court. She'll be heartbroken. Guess what? Sabalenka 2 semifinals in a row. She loses a heartbreaker with a lead in the match. This is the biggest stream I've done for the channel. But I've got the women's final on Saturday. Let's make that even bigger. Thank you guys for watching. This was a lot of fun. Anthony Hirsch here commentating for QualityShot Tennis. Anthony Hirsch here commentating. Did my best. I did my best. Hope I did that. Incredible. All-time match justice. All-time comeback for a person who always fights like hell. The two biggest streams I've done for this channel are Monfils Baez and Ons Jabeur versus Sabalenka. Both amazing comebacks. Two players showing their heart, and I knew both of their mentalities going in. But amazing from Jabeur, who's currently drinking water, coming up for the interview. She should drink water. She should have a sit down. That was 2 hours and 22 minutes. Never tell me that we don't need grass court tennis. Yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you guys watching. That was a big stream. We had over 350 people in the stream at one point. We might have had even more. I had all my eyes on the match point. We could have hit 400. I don't know. We got close. But thank you, guys. Even one person watching. Listen, even one person, like, I appreciate you watching. Whoever you are, watching right now. I appreciate you. Come back. Come back. Quality Shot Tennis. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Don't forget to drop a like. Let's get the likes up. If you enjoyed it, drop a like, subscribe. My name's Anthony Hirsch, tennis commentary booth with Anthony Hirsch, tennis commentary booth with Anthony Hirsch. That's my thing, tennis commentary booth. I'm tennis commentary booth on Instagram, commentary booth on Twitter. None of that's important. What's important is the amazing match that we just saw. Cedric, Mentality Monster. That's it. Lexi, congrats, Ons. That's it. Sorry, Saba. I'm so proud of her. Unreal. Cedric with smiley face. That's that. Yeah, Ons Jabeur with the amazing comeback. I put 50 on Ons to win Wimbledon before the tournament started. You know who I'm rooting for. I know who you're rooting for if it was on the roof. That's awesome. I had my eye on Jabeur too going in. I was like one match at a time. Jabeur is just sneaking through the matches like one match at a time. I know she has a tough draw. Listen, if Ons Jabeur is going to win a first major, which is what it's looking like, then it's going to happen with a run like this. This is one of the better runs at a major in the last times we've seen. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe to the channel on your way out. For me, for Faison as well. Anthony Hirsch, I'll be here for more streams as well. And yeah, what a giant stream. Mentality Monster. Thank you, Anthony. Yeah, no problem, Lexi. No problem, Max. It was fun. It was fun, right? Thanks, Anthony. See you soon, fans. Yeah, see you soon, Lexi. You were the highlight of the stream, Lexi. It wasn't me. I'm gonna check my other pen cam. Okay. See you later, Lexi. Max, we got Ashley. All right, what a stream, guys. Oh my god. I mean, I'll just tell you my words after this. That was one of the best matches of all time that I've seen on the at least like one of the best women's matches of all time. Jabeur's comeback was insane. Everything at stakes for both players. The level was high level throughout. It was a great first set where Sabalenka made the comeback, even though it looked like Jabeur was the more clutch. And then Jabeur pulls out the second set. Amazing points, amazing rallies. Sabalenka down match point in the 5-2 game, then still holds. Yeah, it gets the 30-40. Jabeur hits a Sabalenka ace to serve it out. I mean, what more do you want? What more do you want? Those are the words coming out for me. I know in hindsight I might change my mind, but that was my favorite match I've seen this year. So Australian Open final right up there too. The Madrid final was actually my favorite. I think Madrid final is underrated. That's my favorite match this year. The Australia final was great too. But listen, I've been talking a lot, but I'm going to say one more thing. This is why we need grass court tennis. We need grass court tennis because this is where we get epics like this. This is where we get fun, dynamic rallies. This is where we get people hitting crazy winners. This is where we see drop shots. This is where we see people coming to net. Grass court tennis is so tough. It's so stupid. Grass court tennis is stupid because it's so difficult to play on. But guess what else it is? Once you figure out grass courts, it also creates for some of the highest highs and the highest peaks of tennis. We need a longer grass court season. We need a longer grass. We need a grass 1000. Everybody wants one. We need a grass 1000 so that more people have experience playing on such a tough surface, on such a stupid surface where there are tough bounces. It's a tough surface, but it creates some of the best matches, some of the best points, some of the best shots, and that's why we need grass court tennis. Welcome to my TED Talk. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. That was why I joined in, just so I could have a rant about grass courts. That's why we need grass court tennis. Jabeur waves off to the crowd. Wow, what a comeback for Ons. What a comeback for Ons. And we do need grass court tennis. Jabeur in her first final against a player who plays a very similar game, actually, Vondrousova. Wow. That was so fun to commentate. That's the biggest stream I've done yet. Let's see if we can make an even bigger one, the final. But that was a giant, massive stream. That was a massive stream. A lot of people throughout, and then we had over 350 concurrent at the end. And we had like 350 for like a good 10 minutes there, good 15 minutes. So that was a giant stream. But shout out Maxen, shout out Lexi, shout out Cedric, shout out Ashley. Y'all have really welcomed me in onto this channel in the last couple months as soon as I joined in. Anthony Hirsch here on commentary. Don't forget to like and sub. I'll be here for more matches, including the women's final on Saturday, which should be fun. Listen, I know Jabeur is the big favorite, but you want to see Jabeur win her first major, and you want to see the shot making from both players, because we're going to see some fun points. Speaking of dynamic points, but Anthony Hersher commentating, commentary booth, just at commentary booth on Twitter, tennis commentary booth with Anthony Hirsch. If you want to subscribe to my channel, tennis commentary booth with Anthony Hirsch, and tennis commentary booth on Instagram. Tennis commentary booth with Anthony Hirsch. Tennis commentary booth. Thanks, Anthony. Says Ashley, have a great day, y'all. Yeah, everybody have a great day. Have a great day. And hope y'all will be here for the hope y'all be here for Saturday. We bring the passion. I'm somebody who really does care about tennis. I bring the passion. I try to bring some insights. That's my live reaction. I'll be here for more commentary on Quality Shot on my own channel as well, and just in the future in general. What a match. What a comeback. Ons Jabeur showing everybody who she is. Against Andreescu, against Kvitova, against Rybakina, and then against Sabalenka. Who beats Rybakina and Sabalenka in 2 matches in a row? Both times from down a set. Who does that? Both times from up a lead in the first set, too. Very similar semifinal, a quarterfinal and semifinal. Very similar, and she'll have Vondrousova, which Jabeur will hope is an easier match for her in the final. All right, guys, I think I'm out of here. I'm exhausted. We had an almost 3-hour stream. Listen, when I was starting up tennis, when I held a racket for the first time, I didn't know what the sport would mean to me, but be able to commentate a match with 350 people watching me as I do tennis, this is something I want to continue to do. There's a lot I want to do in tennis from the get-go. My goal in the sport, my main goal is the sport, is to grow the sport. I think there's a lot at the top of the sport that can be done in a better way. The marketing of the sport can be done in a better way. To really bring out what's the best parts of tennis, the physical aspect, the mental aspects, how difficult of a sport tennis is. Tennis means a lot to me. My goal from the get-go is to really grow the sport of tennis. That's what I'll try to do. I got big goals, but as long as I'm doing stuff, that's what I'm going to be trying to do. But anyway, appreciate you watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, Quality Shot Tennis. We're trying to hit 6K by the end of Wimbledon. I think we're going to get there. We're trying to hit 6K by the end of Wimbledon. Subscribe for Faison, for David, for Pat, for Ash, and yeah, this was a massive stream. This was a massive stream, but yeah, really appreciate you guys watching. Right before I go, I'll just go over the stats. 2 hours and 22 minutes for that match, and we got to look under the surface just a little bit right before I head out. Jabeur did really well on serve. That was key for Jabeur. 62% serves in, 79%, 64%. Like I said, in their last match at Wimbledon, she only won 29% of second serve points. In this one, she won 64%. Huge difference. Sabalenka, 49% on second serve, 5 double faults. And 27 winners, 14 errors, 39 winners, 45 errors for Sablenka. It was high level, but Sablenka, a few too many errors. That is true, but it was high level. It was high level, and what a high level comeback. I'm out of here. Ons Jabeur showing who she is. And Ons Jabeur just with an all-time comeback, maybe an all-time match. My favorite match of the year so far, 6-7, 7-5 in the tiebreaker, 6-4, 6-3. In some ways, this played more like a major final. Sablenka will have to wait to become world number 1. This was a big match for multiple reasons. Ons Jabeur deserves a major title, and I'll be here commentating that match for Saturday. Join in Saturday, Quality Shot Tennis. Don't forget to turn on the notifications bells. Wrap up. It was 6-7, 6-4, 6-3. Jabeur up in that first set like she was against Rybakina, but Sabalenka took it, and then from down a set, she wins the next 2 sets. Down a break in the second set as well. Ons Jabeur doing Ons Jabeur things. One of the most talented and a mentally tough player. I enjoyed watching Anthony Hirsch on the stream, and I'll see you guys at the next one. Be here for the women's final. Jabeur trying for her first major, and that's going to be some fun shot making.